Okay, so I've been practicing my Yerman in preparation for Klavier. Do you guys want to hear it?
Of course.
Mein Gott, Leute. Meine Mama hat mir einfach erlaubt, dass ich Cola trinken darf. Wie cool ist das bitte? Jetzt sogar Fortnite und trink Cola. Yippee!
God damn it!
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to
Hello,
Apricot
everyone.
Jamba Juice.
Welcome back to Apple Juice. Jack and I are sober. Max is back. The world is in order.
I don't know.
God's in his heaven, all is right in the world.
Nature is healing.
We're doing trial day 1 of Turnabout Serenade.
Damn right we are.
This is gonna be so fun. I'm so excited.
Oh my god.
Does
anyone remember what happened last time? Because I don't think Jack and I do.
Oh, it was wonderful. It was a great time. I watched it back. Oh, it's so good.
All I remember is I went back and clipped a few things because I remember crying, laughing, thinking about them later.
Yep.
Oh fuck, what did I even call
I really
it?
gotta say, we ended on a...
No, what the fuck was that? I didn't agree to that.
Oh yeah, the normal Klavier voice.
Apollo Eustace.
So good. That was the vision. I am so glad that you guys understood the vision, because if I was there, that's exactly what I would have done.
If anyone's gonna understand the vision, it's Jack and
absolutely.
me and Jack, whatever.
But yeah, we ended off on like a Danganronpa ass note with the
oh my god, the fucking body
Machi
discovery,
and the
we were
body
like, what
discovery
the fuck?
and the guitar and now it looks like we have to defend this Borginian child who
Oompa looking motherfucker.
Yeah, the one
Sorry.
who you said I need to punch you into next week several times.
He looks punchable. I don't care if he's sympathetic. He looks punchable. These two things they're not
Sorry
like,
to interrupt.
exclusive.
If I may interrupt, I'm sorry.
Please.
Somebody just like buzzed my door. I'm not expecting anyone. If I get murdered, it's on stream, okay?
It is on site, murderer.
It is on fucking site.
It's just like there's this really loud. There's
like a
this
fucking
really
sim.
loud, high-pitched noise,
did-
and I was like, "Oh my god, what the hell is that?"
We did have Cheeto collab. I do recall this.
What a good time. And you were laughing so hard at the guitar.
I was
That's
like,
so good.
oh man, that looks so shit.
It's so good.
This is where the
DS is cooking. DS
Don't worry, we'll see it at least 8 more times.
Oh goodness.
You know, I would be very surprised if like it remained unskippable in some way, given
Like,
that
wasn't
has
a
been
QOL,
such
they
a thing.
changed. It stayed.
I don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
I don't
Find
know.
out.
You know Capcom, they love their Sisyphean torture. So
Let's do it.
Let's do it. It's July 9th, 10 a.m.
We're going right into court.
right into court.
No
Fuck
lobby.
you. District Court, courtroom number 3.
we haven't even talked to the guy. Oh, we're
Goddamn.
here. Yeah, we are here. Court is now in session for. How do I say that?
Maki Tobai, Your Honor. The pixie of the arpeggio.
Tobage. Right. His trial. Court is in session.
The judge just mispronounces it now every time. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is okay, Eriad.
Very well, Prosecutor Gavin.
He's like, oh, we're still doing that shit, huh? Alright.
My opening statement, Ja.
No, actually, I don't want to hear you speak.
Stop.
There was...
I love you. Shut up.
I know, Yak does this so much better.
I do be.
Don't you dare spin that around. Don't you dare spin that around into something mean against you. There was something else I wanted to ask you about.
Sorry, bitter. Question mark? Yes.
Say you're going to visit someone in the hospital with an incurable disease.
Oh my
Okay. Okay.
Hey, can I ask you a personal question?
If you draw something in chalk, where does it go?
Literally, I forgot about this. Oh my
Yeah. I forgot they did that in this case. It's just like, hey, Prosecutor Gavin, may I trauma dump on you? On
What?
God. What do you say to them?
I
I mean, you wouldn't say get well soon, right? Because you'd only be kicking them when they're down. Oh
Hey,
my
Eric,
God.
what?
What are you talking about? We're on Jeopardy. What is happening?
We're on Jeopardy.
We're on Jeopardy. What is happening?
Actually, I'm going to visit someone who's terminally ill. I was not
My
asking
brother.
for a friend. The friend is
The
me.
friend is me.
Right after this trial, the Chief Justice's son.
The chief fucking Strongheart?
Fucking Strongheart?
His son is afflicted with the most terrible disease.
Homosexuality.
Get ready.
He doesn't have long, it seems.
Are you fucking
Jolly,
Yali?
you say?
Are you fucking Yali?
Yali, you say?
So I thought I'd go pay him a visit.
Okay!
I thought saying something moving might be the order of the day.
Hey, Your Honor, is this the time?
You're...
Court
Your
is
Honor-
in session, and you start with small talk.
Your Honor,
Oh,
we're,
shit.
listen, I love seeing you too. I think you're like a solid acquaintance. We're in a murder trial.
Just the judge like, oh shit, are we on?
Wait, are we live? Did you hit the button?
His mic is hot.
This is...
I'm so
This is-
pale.
you know what? This case really does continue to be the most Danganronpa ass trial we've had so far.
Sure is.
/ pause. What the fuck is happening?
Why don't grown-ups ever just say what's on their mind instead of pretending?
She's looking at me with something like disgust. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for?
I'm the only normal one here.
I'm the only normal one here!
Okay,
Except for the
boomer.
time when I like.
Yeah, your ass has a
Truce.
fake Stanley. What's your point?
I-
You don't even know what Vine is, Truce. Shut up.
Actually,
Trucy's like Gen Beta, like.
Truce, you think
You-
Vine
you-
is ancient, okay?
Like, you can't drink out of this tumbler.
actually, Apollo, I can't drink out of any tumbler. I have lead poisoning.
That's why I'm acting like this. That's why I'm a
It's like
terrible
those-
person.
it's like those Stan accounts that go quiet for a week and they're like, hey, sorry, just letting you know I'm closing this channel. I just discovered there was mold next to my bed for the past 3 years. And
Yeah.
now I'm not obsessed anymore.
In any case.
Anyway.
I'm a bit busy today, so let's wrap this up quickly.
Okay.
Okay. Alright.
Prosecutor Gavin, your opening statement, briefly.
You're in luck, Ariadne. I believe you'll be going on your hospital visit sooner than you think.
Prosecutor Gavin, that sounds like a threat.
I'll be sending you to the hospital really soon.
Don't worry, you'll have all the time in the world to talk to your
As
friends.
a
do have this-
prosecutor, I don't give a shit. As a rock star, I'm like, what the fuck?
I do have this 45 caliber rifle as evidence, you know?
You could just, What the fuck?
Yeah. First, to review the victim in this case. Romain Letus, age 35.
That's
Man is
fucked up
not
shit.
35!
What happened to you, sir?
The global manager for Diva Songstress Lamiwa. The cause of death, blood loss due to being shot by a large caliber revolver.
With
By
the
the
gun.
This
Wow.
report has all the details.
The court accepts this into evidence. 45 caliber. That's quite large, isn't it? A direct hit from that could knock a man off his feet. Isn't that silly?
Isn't that fucking weird?
However, the bullet struck him in his shoulder.
Oh, I love when I've seen it's the Back to the Future. I've seen this one before.
Yeah. The damage to the body was slight. Death was not immediate. Sadly, his blood loss was such that he could not be saved. No clues here.
I suppose the victim's condition could have been worse, considering Your Honor.
Yeah, he could have been
dead.
shot in the head.
He could have been shot and died faster, I guess.
I
Not
think that
much
would be
worse.
better.
2 shots were fired. One shot missed, the other penetrated and passed through the victim's shoulder.
Prosecutor Gavin, why'd you say it like that?
Like what? Both bullets were found in the wall at the scene. Observe the diagram.
You just
Assume
hear-
the position.
I do love how
you
Klavier
hear-
says shit like that. It's just like Phoenix and Apollo are like, look at this photograph, and he's like, observe the diagram.
This is where the
Prosecutor,
bullet
why did you
hit.
make direct eye contact with the defense? Just from somewhere in the distance in the middle of this trial, you just hear, the second bullet must have fucking missed because he's an idiot. Fucking shit.
This is where the bullets hit.
I see. Naruhodo.
Yay!
The court accepts this evidence.
Yay! You just you hear a ghost start clapping.
If we're talking about a 45 caliber revolver,
I love Sam and Max.
we must
Fantastic
assume
series.
that we must assume that the killer was adept at the weapon's use.
Really?
Yeah, apparently weapons that size have a powerful kickback.
I bet I can handle it.
Honestly, Truce, you probably could. If
Let's
say-
find out.
Your Honor, hand it over. If say the judge tried to fire one, it'd break every bone in his body.
The defense will take more care in choosing examples.
The defense will not. Hey, I'll let the record show
As
both
I
the-
was saying,
both the
me,
prosecution and the defense threatened
me.
today.
As I was
We
saying,
get it. You're a Leo.
the victim was shot backstage in a dressing room. This dressing room has only one entrance, this door.
That does seem to be the case, yes.
However, there were witnesses who heard the gunshots. I call Apollo Justice to the stand.
Oh, fuck, no.
He's talking about you and Emma, huh?
Yet when the witnesses entered the room, it was empty. Save for the victim's body, of course.
And a door closed. We did hear a door close.
But that's impossible.
A locked room murder. Exactly. This murder was impossible. For all but one person.
One person.
Whoa.
That is, of course,
Apollo Justice.
the defendant, Machi Tobaje.
Only this defendant could have committed the crime?
Well,
I'm
fuck.
not even going to
Yes,
attempt the name.
a blind child who would have experienced knockback from a 45 caliber revolver is the
That would explain
only
why he
one
missed
who
the
could have
first time he
killed
couldn't
him.
see. He used echolocation from the first shot to locate Romain Latouche.
Have you ever seen Avatar: The Last Airbender?
But how?
The movie, not the TV show. Not the animation, the TV show.
It's quite simple. The circumstances of the crime scene make it clear.
Very well. I assume you have testimony to back up this claim?
Nah,
And nothing else?
I'm just fucking.
I'm just
I'm just
joshing.
fucking around.
Please show the witness to the stand.
Emma!
Leslie, your name and profession, please.
Emma Sky. I'm a detective for the police. Jesus, fuck me in the ass. Emma Sky. I'm a detective for the police department. I was on security detail at the concert for him that night. Emma seems tired somehow.
So true, Jupiter.
So true, Jupiter.
Security at the concert, you say?
Some security I was. Couldn't even stop a murder.
Now, don't blame yourself. Things like this happen.
Normal Tuesday, don't worry about it.
I've made even bigger mistakes in my career, you know. Sir.
Sir? You fascinate me. And I'm sure that makes her feel much better.
Yeah, I'm sure no one is like, oh, I want to throw the judge in a microwave. Like,
Oh, my
little
friend group.
Sprunkly.
My friend group getting my master's hated the judge, like, lightheartedly. They were like, why is this man still have a job?
I gotta say, if you hate the Ace Attorney judge, you should just not play Ace Attorney.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of characters that you can dislike, and like it's like, yeah, okay, that's fair, whatever, everyone has their taste. But then there's some characters where it's like, if you don't like them, I just don't trust you.
I don't know why you're here.
Exactly. Like
if you don't like
I said
Phoenix Wright,
lighthearted.
your own taste, but I don't trust your
I know.
either.
I was just saying.
But like,
RT Game hates the judge, though.
Like, if you genuinely hate the judge, I don't trust you as a person.
I just haven't seen anyone ever talk
you.
about the judge online. Like in Ace Attorney Twitter, I
I
never see the judge as someone who people talk
Man
about.
Crush Monday is legitimately the judge from Ace Attorney.
Well, no, if you watch RT Game's playthrough, he despises the judge. So.
Was RT Games the one who was so obsessed with like
Grossberg at the boat shop.
The boat shop.
Yes,
I was there.
Yeah, what was it?
That's all I know.
Yeah, and his Von Karma was like his comfort character too. It was really funny. It was just like, yes, well, you see, it was I who sent Grossberg to the boat shop.
Oh my god.
I burned his fingerprints with chemicals.
At the chemical factory. It's so funny. I love it so much. It's just like every other sentence in Turnabout Goodbyes is, yes, well, you see, it was I.
Hit his pee-pee really hard.
And then there was like a huge running gag, and then I promise we'll move on, but like there's this huge running gag also on his channel of like people sending bits and doing different jokey versions of Von Karma's name. And so I think my favorite ones were Manfred von Big Pharma, and then Manfred von Chicken Korma is another good one I really like.
Baron von Zoinks.
Good. Oh, that's so good.
I have called him Barack Van Zoinks before, but
I want to hear about these bigger mistakes.
In any case,
Jesus Christ, you two.
this is my case. It's about me. Because you have unsecured
I am the moment, I am the trauma.
I am the one on the cover of the case art. This
Jesus
is mine.
Christ.
Because you were on security details, the crime was quickly discovered. And we were able to identify the killer. You may give the court your testimony if you would. They ruined my concert! Describe the circumstances of that day and your discovery of the crime, please.
Alright. I went back. It was, what was it like? Thanks to that, this concert is ruined! Ruined! Fucking took me out. Oh my god. On the night of the murder, I was on security backstage at Prosecutor Gavin's request. Only people involved with the concert in some way were allowed backstage. At the beginning of the third set, I heard shots. I went into the room, filled with blaring rock music, and found the body. I examined the scene and determined that only the defendant could have done it.
This is how shots over shots can still win.
This is how shots over shots can still win.
It was lucky that a detective was the first on the scene.
But that door was the only way out of the room, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Then I don't get it. How can they say Machi did it?
Looks like we need a bit more information.
Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination. If you feel so inclined.
What if I don't?
Alright, guilty.
Wait, no, fuck, wait.
Well, someone's got to go to prison, shouldn't they?
No, what? So how were you involved, baby girl? We were let in though. I didn't know about that. I certainly didn't invite you.
GG's then. I gave the Fräulein special permission to be there. I wanted to see her again.
Oh boy, did you hear that? We're officially involved now.
Gee, great.
Yay!
Some other hangers-on tried to get backstage, but I drove them off. So no other outsiders were there then. Then, there is like one of my moods on Twitter. I think they're one of my moods. Has like gotten into Apollo Justice and is like really into Emma and Klavier. And I was like, I've never heard of that before, but I am not saying you're wrong. Hold it! I can see it. How could you know something like that? As I said, it was clear from the circumstances. Listen, we know there was only one exit from the room. That door. Is it?
It is.
In Apollo Justice.
However.
However.
I hear you.
I don't know. I feel like I don't have enough nuanced thoughts about Clav Emma to make a statement about it. I get the appeal of like, oh, she's so like annoyed by him, but he's Klavier.
He's just like that.
I don't know. To me, Emma's a lesbian, so I'm like,
It
Yeah.
does have two hands. That small window only opened a tiny crack, and I was standing in front of that door. So how could the killer have fled the scene? I don't know, the fucking air vent we were talking about for 20 minutes? There's only one possibility. The air vent. Thank you, Emma. Jesus Christ.
So what we're
Saying is
so what you're saying is
he vented.
he vented.
But that air vent was too small. Who could possibly? Exactly.
Yeah, that's the one. Mm-hmm.
There's certainly no way you could get through. There's certainly no way you could get through. Nor me.
I'm gonna be so real though. Any Kazuya Nuri art is going to have that effect.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Any Kazuya art, end of sentence. The only one who could fit through was a child.
A child.
No.
No.
Remember, access to those.
There's only one thing worse than a murderer.
That's
Boom.
it. That's literally it. Exactly, Drake.
Yeah, Kazuya Nuri art makes me believe anything. Only those involved with the concert were left.
And of all the people involved with the concert, only one is small enough to be considered a child.
Besides you, Eustace.
Besides
God, fuck
Trucy.
you.
The defendant?
The pixie of the arpeggio flitted up toward the sky
The what?
and
What?
disappeared from the scene of the crime.
I don't.
Objection!
That feels
What?
homophobic. Stop saying that. That's just conjecture.
Oh? There was no other way out of that room. You were there. You should know, Air Forehead.
And there is another vital piece of evidence. Evidence? The fuck is that? Marks were found on the air vent grill. Traces that it had recently been opened. Wait, what? And something else was found, quite clearly. I'm sorry, could we have told me this any time before the fucking trial started, Emma? Please!
No.
Damn it. Gay or homo. Wait, I didn't even read what that said. What did that fucking say?
Oh, Machi's fingerprints were on the
Oh,
grill.
god damn it!
Yeah.
Order!
I love,
Your prints
Runaway
were on
Room.
the grill? Yeah.
I love Runaway Room.
That air vent was the only way out of the room. The defendant's fingerprints were found on the grill. He must have burned. I don't know. Well, Air Forehead.
Autism be damned, my boy can work a grill.
There we go. What fairy tale does this suggest to you?
Ugh.
Only one could pass through that vent, that doorway to heaven.
Stairway to heaven.
That's not the name of the song.
It's Stairway to
Yeah.
Heaven, dipshit.
That one is our pixie.
Trucy's just like, it's Stairway to Heaven, idiot!
Yeah, but she's like trying to hold back. She's like, I can't. I can't let him
can't
know.
waste it this
He has to
soon.
figure it out on his own.
I have to still pretend that I like the Gaviners.
I spent so much
just
money
just
on
to
that shit.
annoy Apollo, I have to keep pretending.
Why are you looking at me, Apollo?
You gonna fucking correct him? It's fucking Led Zeppelin. Come on.
Hey, I was out whooping it up in the audience.
So this was his decisive evidence.
Quite decisive indeed.
All right, rapid fucking switch there. I know the circumstances under which the body was found. I was there.
And examine.
Ooh, sorry, my thing froze. Hold on.
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
An examination of the crime scene was enough to nail down the killer?
I'm sure they have a good reason. They must have had a good reason to arrest Machi. Find out what it was, because he's a foreigner, and we in America don't like that.
All right, go ahead and press everything else.
Okay. The night of the murder was the night of the concert, yes? That's right. What was it?
You were there.
You were there?
You were there.
It was
there, honey.
yesterday,
It was-
2 days ago.
Literally. Like 13 hours ago tops. What was a detective doing on security detail, might I ask? If it was only a concert. My thoughts exactly. But orders are orders, even when they come from rock gods. Prosecutor Gavin?
Yes, allow me to explain. I'm a douchebag.
Well, we knew that.
We've been-
I smelled. I abused my authority as a prosecutor to give myself special. I smelled something that day, you might say. The stench of of conspiracy.
Did it smell like Teen Spirit?
That day at the concert hall.
Conspiracy?
Well, isn't it obvious? Mine keys! That whole morning! No, the whole day was ruined! And it's all because someone stole my keys!
Jesus!
Couldn't ride my hog to the show! Couldn't open my guitar case!
There he goes again.
Isn't it possible he simply misplaced them?
Misplace them! Misplaced items don't just wander to a murder victim's hand on their own!
Prosecutor Gavin, if your keys were in the victim's hand, that makes you a prime suspect.
Fuck! No.
Oh shit.
Sorry, I hit it
Just
with
started,
my fucking
just
leg.
started singing.
Sorry, I hit the keyboard with my leg and 4 things happened.
Love, slow acting anew. Atroquinin is waiting for you.
He's singing something. Well, he's not really singing. He's more doing like
He's
a
like
Shrek
slam
stimma
poetry.
thing. He's like doing this kind of like
The
Arnold
William Shatner.
Schoenberg, Pierre Lunaire thing.
What? Does everything with this guy have to be so over the top?
The killing happened in the middle of my concert. I was like un sailor, adrift on un sea of sound.
Like a boat lost at sea.
Anyway, I didn't want anything else stolen. So I put this detective with the most time on their hands on the task.
Well, fuck you two.
I see. I can accept that. Misogyny. Let's
I
go.
can't. What do you mean time on their hands?
Please, the testimony.
I thought last case you had a moment where you were a feminist. What happened?
Shut up and testify.
Shut up and testify. It's International Women's Day, okay?
Happy women to you and yours. All right,
Okay, we did this one. This one.
I believe we were having a chat when we heard the shots. You were the one chatting. I was eating snackoos.
Hey, no snacking in court.
And you're sure the shots came from Lemuel's room?
Yes, absolutely. Hey, I'm the one being cross-examined here. Here, this will keep you quiet.
I love that sound effect so much. It's such a good sound effect.
Thanks. So. We were right there. Hard to be mistaken about that.
They're so classic.
Please either talk or eat, not both at the same time.
Skill issue, Your Honor.
Right. So after that, me and Mr. Lawyer there opened the dressing room door.
Okay, and then this one.
I need a comment where it's like she was the first one there, because it was like, no. Rock?
You call that rock?
You call that music? No, that's what I call blaring, yes.
When you say rock, are you referring perhaps to this rock and roll music that's so popular these days?
Oh, sweetie, rock and roll.
My
has
guy,
not
you
been
are
popular
younger than
in
rock
about
and roll.
40 years.
Yeah, for real.
My man. That's right. When we went to the dressing room.
Guilty Love. Guilty Love was playing for the 14th time.
That's the funniest music, or the funniest thing I've ever seen. If you get rid of like the text box, it's just Guilty Love playing in like a muffled
we figured
other room,
we
and then
figured
a
out
dead
how to get
body.
rid of it. We figured
Muffled
out how to
music
get rid of
playing
it.
in the distance.
Wait, how did we get rid of it? We figured out how to do it.
Oh.
We figured out how to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Wait, it's in key
Key
config.
config.
C. It's
C.
See.
No one in their
Vibes
right mind.
to discover a body to.
No one in their right mind would describe.
ASMR, you are backstage
That
at a
shit is
Gaviner's
bebop.
concert and found a dead man on the floor.
Listen, I could write my finals to this.
This feels like the this both simultaneously feels like the shitpost of listening to Muffled Africa in like an abandoned mall, and also the vine of someone laying face down on the floor while the electric slide is playing.
Or it's the ASMR boyfriend says he loves you and then literally dies in a car crash.
ASMR boyfriend says he loves you and then falls down a hole and fucking dies.
On a slightly similar note, just got a text saying the Emma and Klavier dynamic. Do you have anything you want to say to women? I'm sorry women.
So sorry, women. She could fix him, maybe. I don't know.
No.
She might be able to fix it.
She doesn't have to.
She doesn't have to. She could if she wanted. I would enjoy seeing her try.
She would make it worse.
They would both make each other worse. That is probably more entertaining.
Music was blaring over the speaker on the wall. I went back and rewatched part of our Danganronpa 1 playthrough. I forgot how much just like pure joy that game ended up bringing to you. Like the Mondo and Takasana scene, and you were fucking losing your mind.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, incredible.
I forgot you were playing Taka, so you had to say the in front of me, down on your knees. I'll show you where to do it, and you couldn't get through the line. You fucking were laughing so hard.
Send that to me later. I'll rewatch it.
I'll find it.
Okay.
They pipe sound from the stage into the backstage through speakers. That way people in the back can hear when they're supposed to be on stage. Did it have to be so loud?
You don't listen to the Gaviners with your ears.
You listen to it with Yorn pussy.
Yorn.
You know what? That's better. That's better than any line I could say.
That's not what bitter means, Clark.
I know. That's why it's funny. Thank you. I just literally had some, but I will take some more.
Big-ass water bottle over here.
You feel you feel it with your entire body and soul because it's played at such a decibel that it renders you deaf.
I always have the backstage monitors at full volume.
See?
It's like un vibrator.
It's like ein washing machine.
Yeah, you don't listen to the Gaviners. Just don't. It's not worth it.
Don't listen to the Gavin. When we walked in the room, the band was playing Guilty Love, I believe.
Of course they were.
There was one
Making
time
it hard to
didn't.
determine the time of the crime because they played it 40 fucking times.
Making it easy to determine the time of the crime during the concert.
If you could hear that music playing.
Then everyone on stage for that song has an alibi.
What about, that one fucker? What about our detective cunt who, like, fucked up the riff? Have we considered this? If that's gonna come down to his, like, you're guilty, you were distracted, you fucked up the riff, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. That's
By
so
shooting
funny.
someone at the same time as being on stage.
Your hand was busy, you couldn't hit it in time.
Including myself. Me.
Anyway, I closed off the scene and started my investigation.
That's the...
I believe that's enough of that.
I was thinking about Klavier being like, me. He's just whining.
The prosecution has a rather convincing case.
Obviously, a
Aaron,
blind
gosh, I
child
want
could shoot a
attention.
45 caliber revolver. Anyway.
The only way in and out of the crime scene was watched.
A shoulder for a shoulder.
Making the defendant the only one who could possibly leave the scene. Simple and decisive. Guilty. I believe we've heard enough to determine our verdict. Oh, yeah,
Sir!
guilty.
Sure.
Even if I wasn't in a hurry to make a hospital visit.
I'm sure the Chief Justice will appreciate the gesture.
The gesture.
Unfortunately, we have no direct witnesses.
Eventually, this is going to like devolve where every word starts with Y.
Fortunately, your criminal yet decisive evidence your yes. Yet you'll you be enough.
This can't continue. This can't continue.
I can't understand him anymore.
You're doing this on fucking purpose. I know you. I can't be over. It's been 20 minutes.
Very well, I believe this trial is finished.
No.
Yes. The defense has no contradicting evidence.
The prosecution has presented a proof, clear and plain.
Simple, clean, and
If you have contradicting evidence, it better be clear and plain.
Apollo, they cut us on the ropes already. We better
And the
come up with something
prom's
quick.
tomorrow.
And promise tomorrow. I know. Think, what can get us out of this? We need evidence or a witness that can prove Machi's innocent. Without that,
Mr. Justice, do you have I almost said control.
Yes, I do. Next question.
Do you have contradicting proof that can overturn the prosecution's case?
Mr. Justice, do you have guns?
Do you have guns?
Transgender.
If you do, you'd better tell us about it now.
Will that distract you long enough for me to come up with evidence? Your Honor, I'm trans. Oh, this is it, and so soon! If I mess this one up, it's all fucking over.
Didn't even buy me dinner first.
Buy me, yeah, Jesus. The court, what's
All right, what do you
contradicting
think?
proof? I don't have it. Fuck. Hold on. Hold on.
Was there another witness
It was me. Oh!
besides that?
Oh,
Besides
shit.
that.
Pretty lady.
Yes.
Pretty lady. Pretty lady. Prosecutor Gavin.
Eve-
You claim that there were no witnesses to this crime. You absolutely sure?
Absolutely. I'd swear it on my career as a prosecutor, because I don't really care that much
I
about
don't
it.
care that much.
And on my million-seller hit song, Extra Quinine My Love, because it's a piece of shit.
There he goes again.
Oh, that's too bad. Because there was a witness.
Oh, really now?
Jolly, you say?
Ho ho ho.
But how did you come to possess knowledge the prosecution clearly does not?
I mean, he's allowed to know shit
That
that I don't know
never
all the
happens.
time.
Yeah, in this world, the prosecution is the one who holds things from the defense, not the other way around.
What the fuck? Because I am the one who, when they come, don't need a gun to get respect on the street. Because I am the only one in the world who knows this. Hi, you go.
Yo.
What's going
Oh,
on?
yeah.
I just talked to him and now. Hey,
Yeah, we gotta have this flashback a bunch.
he's
Oh,
alive!
yeah.
Mr. Latouche, can you hear me?
Cold, so cold. Witness.
You're cold. I'll get you a blanket. Hold on. Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. Help is on the way.
Can't see.
Hang in there, Mr. Latouche. Tell me, who was the witness?
The witness.
That barely came through. It's such a weird noise.
Ren.
Ren! Ren?
Ren?
Get Ren in here. Ren! He's
The
playing
witness
Yakuza.
is
We can get him.
Ren. Just
What?
literally just for no reason, be like, Ren, get
Ren,
in here,
Ren,
get in
Ren,
here.
Ren, get
and
in
he'll
here,
show
get
up
in
and he'll be
here.
like, what is it? And we're like, hi.
Hi. Hold on, let me try. Let me try. Let me try.
No,
No.
no, but then we have to go back to history and say, look, you're the witness.
No, we don't. We can just fucking get her in here for 2
Okay. See, this is why you think I'm not the responsible one. I can't even.
Why am I here?
Ren.
Ren! Ren!
Yeah.
Red.
Hi.
Hi!
Hi.
Hi.
Hi! That was it.
That was it? I love you guys so much.
Me too. See you on Tuesday.
Enjoy Yakuza.
Mwah.
What a nice young man.
What
Yeah, what a sweet, talented young fellow. I wonder if
What a
he's
lovely
ever
young
like
boy.
done anything of note that we could talk about.
I think he did this like really like unpopular musical voice acting thing like a year ago or something. It didn't I don't know, it didn't take off, but it was like this real underground thing.
Yeah, I mean,
good
and it's
though.
fine. It wasn't like he was the main character. Or
Oh, that's the
anything,
one I
so.
saw the Reddit post about the other day.
Oh, was it a yeah, that's right. Yeah, hopefully they like make a name for themselves soon. It was alright.
Yep.
We specifically haven't heard of it, surely.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I am not directly responsible for it existing or anything.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Two of the 3 of us in this call weren't on the creative team or anything. And a different 2 of the 3 of us didn't voice act in it, surely. That's different. Don't worry about it.
The victim said this before he died.
Yes.
Yes!
My
Whatever we were
proof.
talking
My
about.
proof is. It was revealed to me in a dream. Perhaps he did, and perhaps he did not.
Source, dude, trust me. What do you mean by that? Hey, what did you mean by that?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
All
by
we know is what Air Forehead says he did. It's no testimony, especially since it comes from the defense attorney himself. Objection! Your Honor, kill him.
But it's the truth, he said it! I even told you about it! But apparently you ignored me completely!
It's my policy to fully investigate everything I deem relevant. Clearly this rookie lawyer thinks he can tell me how to do my job.
It still takes me out every time. That's enough.
enough about your yob.
We don't need to hear about that in a court of law.
Mr. Justice, we need clear contradict. I can't.
I
I keep saying that. I keep like reading it as contraction instead of contradictory for whatever reason. It's fine. I don't know how to read. I'm only getting a PhD. Don't worry about it. We need clear contradictory proof from you. This witness of yours, unknown to the prosecution. I hope you're right. Failure carries a stiff penalty.
A stiff penalty, you say? Drag queen made of glass, call that clear cut.
Perhaps a stiffer penalty than usual is called for?
Why did you say it like that? Hey, Club, why'd you fucking say it like that?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, there's no backing out now.
Let's hear the name of your witness, Mr. Justice. Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright.
Mike Meekins, baby!
Mike Meekins, baby, making a comeback.
Lamerloir.
Recall Mr. Latius.
Bren. Bring Bren back in. Just kidding.
It's only gonna work so many
No,
times.
don't do it, come on.
No, we have to wait another like 45 minutes.
Okay.
The siren. Aha! He meant the siren.
That's right. The siren of the ballad, Lamiwa. Lamiwa was only on stage for the second set. And she had access to the backstage area.
What?
She could have been a witness.
I see. Naruhodo. Well, Prosecutor Gavin.
Lamiwa. More like Lammy Wop.
Now from the top, make it drop. That's
Happy women.
Happy women.
Mine claim still stands.
Now from the top, make it drop. That's grab un bucket and a mop.
There was no witness to the crime.
Very well. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth then, shall we? Judge, on International Women's Day.
On International Women's Day.
We will now take a break from Detective Emma Sky's cross-examination.
I didn't say shit!
Please show Lemoir to the witness stand.
Lemoir would say nothing the night of the murder. I thought she was going to say nothing of the night of the murder. Not today, though. Today we'll drag that story out of her, no matter what it is. Hi, Diana.
It is my distinct honor to welcome the Siren of the Ballad to our courtroom.
You are too kind. You can speak English. Yes. Yes, I can.
We're not introducing the whole translation thing until DGS. Don't worry about it.
Though I am not very good, there is much I do not know. Well, you speak so well. Oh, Nihongo Jozu. Have you spent time here before? That is such a Japanese sentence. I'm sorry. like
White woman impresses courtroom by testifying in perfect English.
legitimately. I have not been to Japan yet myself, but like everybody that I've talked to who has been to Japan, they always get the like, oh, you speak great. Have you been here before? It's all the time. It's so funny. Actually, I do not know how I came by my knowledge of your language. It came to me in a dream.
Source, dudes, trust me. I grew up watching a lot of Family Guy, and I kind of picked it up from there. you know how some people will pick up Japanese by watching Attack on Titan or any other kind of anime. I picked it up by watching Family Guy.
Nor where I studied it.
I picked it up watching Family Matters.
Did I do that?
Is that your testimony? We're asking you about the murder.
What does she mean, did I do that?
What does she mean? What does she mean she doesn't know?
I too thought to call her as a witness, but I did not.
I'm simply built different.
I had a reason, of course.
Yeah, what's that?
Lamiva suffers from amnesia.
You're gonna suffer from amnesia in a fucking second here, Clav.
Amnesia.
Is that
I've never heard of that before.
I've heard of that.
Lamewa is not my true name.
It's Diana.
Yet I remember nothing of the time before I was given it. Nothing of the time before I started singing on stage. No thoughts. Head empty. Whoa, she's even more mysterious than I thought.
As lauded singer Lamiwa, she lives a good life.
So I'm still thinking about Red just no questions jumping on call. I need to know, all I texted him was, Ren, get in the call for 2 seconds, and he just jumps in.
Like, alright.
Yeah, hey. Oh, so when she has amnesia, the prosecution doesn't want her, but when I, Yanni Yogi...
Yeah. There are little difficulties for her, thanks to her success.
Just get Aaron in the call. Aaron, get in the call, 2 seconds!
Yet I did not wish to subject her to unnecessary stress.
Subject her.
Naruhodo. I care surprisingly little about people's pasts.
Goddamn.
This is
Because I'm an asshole.
Jesus. This is my favorite fucking case.
This is why-
specifically for the judge.
This is why you keep getting things wrong, the judge.
You don't
Everything
care
in
about
these
the
cases
war.
have to do about someone else's past.
Did you say pause?
You have nothing to fear in this court, Lemuroir.
Except conviction of murder, but you probably won't get that.
Thank you. Yet, there is something I do not understand.
Why do they call it oven when you oven cold food without hot ether food?
I am being called as a witness? What might I say?
You saw them do it. You're gonna get sent to the Lamiwa dimension.
No one will tell me anything of what happened.
Lamiwa, let me be frank.
I'm sure if you prefer to Klavier.
I did not want to ask you. Oh wait, no, that's Winston Payne. Shit. I did not want to ask you up here to testify. Yet that young gentleman with the wide forehead over there was adamant that you stand.
Oh my. Congratulations, Apollo. You're the bad guy.
Duh.
I just always read whenever Trucy does that stuff that she's just so unbelievably sincere.
Yes.
And part of it, it just is
It's just like Lego Batman.
she's peppy and all of that, but also it's the autism.
Oh, it's the autism.
Also, Jack, I cannot stress enough how perfect all of your Trucy reads are. They are so, like, not only are they just, like, so funny, but you have just the right way to say the lines that make it feel different.
Yes.
Yay! Thank you. She means everything to me. She's my weird girl. Well, now that you're here, please give us your testimony.
We got nothing
I guess,
better to do.
If nothing else, the sound of your voice is welcome. Tell us what you
Yeah.
saw the night of the crime.
Yeah, but I don't like it when you say it. I'm
Like
allowed to say my
old?
friend sounds hot. You're not allowed to say it.
That's ageist.
That's ageist.
As for what I saw nothing.
That's it. That's the entire testimony.
Nothing.
I didn't see shit, actually.
All hail the magic god.
That night, I was invited to sing on stage, and this I did.
I do love how they translated this. It's very stilted,
Yes.
which I think is really cool. So,
I did not return backstage after the second set. Then I was led by the police to Mr. Gavin's dressing room and told to wait there. That was where I learned that something had happened, but I wasn't told the details.
A perfect testimony.
nothing to cross-examine.
I must say, you sound wonderful. Just testify.
I will drop kick you into the sun.
Hey, she has a nice voice, okay? Let's just leave it at that. It doesn't have to be weird.
I hope he was too distracted to hear what she was actually saying.
There you have it. She saw nothing that night.
Jesus.
Now we can only pray that the defense has the sense to admit defeat.
Joke's on you, I'm a fucking idiot. Let's go.
Show me defeat.
No, I'm sick and tired of everyone being in defeat on these streams. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it.
Would refrain from detaining her longer than need be.
I can't do the feat.
Wow, you just got better, Apollo! Way to go!
Very well, Mr. Justice. Keep it short and sweet. I've got a dying child to see.
A dying brother. Or
Is it
whatever.
a child?
It's like
I
a
have
friend.
no
It's
idea.
it's just.
It's Billy from down the road. Hey Billy, what was your favorite Game Grumps episode? I like the one where they talked about feet for a long time. Going in for your surgery today, Billy? Yeah, hope it goes well. I don't think too good. I'm so glad that's when the Kofi bot comes in. Lamawire wouldn't talk to me the night of the crime. She must know something, and I've got to find out what. No thoughts.
right.
Head empty. As for what I saw nothing. Hold it!
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Fuck you
Fuck you
mean?
mean,
Nuh-uh. That night I was invited to sing on stage, and this I did. I did not return backstage after the second set.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
That was no, are you sure about that? I'm not sure about that. I was just drunk. You did not return backstage once? Where were you then? What were you doing?
I was cleaning up on stage.
I was sweeping the floor with them, huh?
There are many things I must do for a performance other than simply sing.
Klavier Gavin was acting like a total bitch boy, and I had to cover for him while he was freaking the fuck out.
Lammermoor, that whole sentence just kind of read like, everyone get out of here, I must clean the stage, and then like 2 minutes later, nobody helps me around here.
Cleaning the
do everything
stage.
around this goddamn house.
Women, am I right? Happy women.
Oh, women.
Happy
right?
women.
You just hear Phoenix from the audience.
Yeah.
Go Drew.
I think he collapses
right.
because he collapses on the floor again because he still should be in the hospital.
He just has
Serves him right.
women, right?
Whoa.
It's like, Daddy, what the fuck? Was Machi with you at the time?
Unfortunately, I do not know where he was.
Pissing in the hallway, probably. So much for an alibi from Machi.
This is such a great bit, you guys.
What? The pissing in the hallway?
The pissing in the hallway. It's great. Okay.
That's what I saw.
Let me know, like, if/when you want me to
If/when
point
we
you
need
in
the, yeah.
You want me to go in a direction.
Not yet, I don't think.
Okay.
To the dressing room, told the way there. That was where I learned that something had happened. Y'all, that was a miracle, but probably not. Which is what I saw nothing. But you must have seen something. Mr. Latouche named you. He didn't name you. He just said the side.
Well, he did actually name her Lammiwar, didn't he?
Mr. Latouche. How can I tell you what I don't know?
Well, you can't tell Mr. Latouche anything. He's fucking dead. Lamawa! You said you were a witness with his die words! He would not lie! This man I met 20 minutes ago would not lie to me, a random stranger.
Why are you guilt tripping me in a court of law?
I'm a lawyer, that's my job!
I do not know what he meant to say, but that night.
Yes, I did. Hold it! You sounded great! Thank you.
Kate, you are Apollo Justice.
It was a great concert.
In, like, every way.
Well, you heard me sing. Thank you.
I was hoping to get an autograph later, actually.
Well, now that you've put me on the stand, that's not going to happen.
Oh, damn it.
Of course.
Mr. Justice, this is a cross-examination. You're out of line.
Why am I the one
what was
reminding
that
you
shit
this is a murder trial?
Yeah, what was that shit at the beginning of the trial? Huh?
If anyone deserves an autograph here, it's me. One on my gavel would be nice. Sign it.
Actually.
Judge, this is my case.
What's this?
It's mine autograph. Now keep this trial moving.
What? Oh, my grandchild will be so happy.
He's terminally in the hospital.
The judge fucks. That proves the judge fucks.
Oh, yeah, this has been a known quantity.
Yeah. Apparently his grandson's a big fan.
Let us continue, shall we? If you would, Lemiwa. Tell us what you did after your stellar performance.
I keep forgetting how lovely Broadway Man's judge was. He was such a wife guy.
He's so good.
He's so good! You know what? Sure. Sure. With Machi, correct? How was he then?
He needed to piss real bad.
He always does. He needed to piss. I have to
He
pee!
seemed-
When do you ever not?
Every time he does the Animal Crossing language, it is, I need to pee.
Not a
Sorry.
good voice. I have to pee!
He seemed as he always does.
Pissful.
Though I believe he was shocked by the news of Mr. Latous's death. Yet, he is not the type to show much emotion.
Autistic!
Yes. Yes. He's given the police no end of headaches. He answers most questions with silence, and those glinting frames speak nothing. The questioning hasn't gotten very far, so obviously we accused him of murder.
God.
We sat there, waiting.
Waiting by the door! What were you told? How was the incident explained to you?
I was told nothing in detail, only that Mr. Latouche died. Of course, investigations require some security. Not a lot, but some. But Mr. Latouche was my manager. I wanted to know more. I should have been told. Both Machi and I were beside ourselves with concern.
Allow me to apologize, but please understand. Keeping you in the dark was as painful for me as it was for you.
Oh my god, Klavier, this isn't about you.
About you!
I feel all women of America. I feel your pain.
This isn't about you, honey.
This is my day as much as yours.
Oh, it's Lemuel's birthday? Obviously, you should be getting me presents too for planning this wonderful party.
So you want to come with me to my birthday party on my birthday with a birthday gift, to my birthday party on my birthday with a birthday gift? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yes, I understand.
It doesn't ring. I wasn't listening. I don't know.
I think this is.
I think this is just
this is
the
the generic end
general,
of.
yeah.
Okay, I was told nothing. Only. Oh, it's the. Okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine Lemuel lying.
She might not be lying, but she's hiding something. What wouldn't she tell me in the morning of the murder? I don't fucking know. It's been.
I don't remember. We were
It's
drunk.
been a week.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Okay.
All right. You want me to point you in the right direction?
Yeah.
Okay. There's
Yeah.
present a piece of evidence on statement 3.
On the. I wasn't back there.
So
Yeah.
some proof that she
she
was
was
backstage.
back.
Oh, the fucking.
Yeah.
A
Breach.
Oh, yeah, the
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 brunch.
fucking the brunch. Yeah.
The brunch.
The brunch.
Oh yeah, the never-ending mimosas.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I'm sorry, Lamawa. but I'm having trouble believing you. Well, that's just fucking rude. You remember this brooch, do you not?
Why, that's Lemmy was. She was wearing it for her song.
Care to add that to the testimony, Prosecutor Gavin?
What?
This brooch was... Yeah, this brooch was found after the murder took place.
So true.
The very scene of the crime.
When 77 plus 33 equals 100.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Fuck it. Lamawa, how did your boobs get backstage if you did not go there yourself? And, as Prosecutor Gavin has just told us, you had been wearing it during your performance that night.
What is the meaning of this? Lemuroir, please explain.
Lamawa?
She says, English is quite difficult.
I'm sorry, I don't understand your country language.
That trick's not gonna work here.
Your forehead may be large, but you are a lawyer truly.
That's not
did
what
not
she fucking
say
said,
that.
Klavier.
She did not fucking say that.
But you have missed one important fact.
What now?
In fact, at the time of the incident, I went backstage, but only for a moment.
I love that this
That's not
implies
what you
that
said,
Klavier
Bestie.
speaks
That's not what you
Borginian.
said.
But only once.
You may go backstage once.
Once. I love that this implies that Klavier speaks Borginian, which either means he just, like, learned how to speak Borginian, or he learned how to speak, like, he learned how to understand Borginian because he knew he would meet Lamawa. And one of those is cool, and one of those is very nice. But I do want to live in this world where he's completely making this bullshit up.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna roll with it. What? She's just saying, like, the fitnessgram pacer task in Clavier's, and as a, like,
He has to pick it up.
something up.
Yeah. Think back to the moment of the crime. You know whereof I speak.
Is she really saying all that?
What's she talking about, Apollo?
Right when the incident occurred. Oh! Oh, she's talking about that! Watch this room for me. I have to call for backup. Right, understood. You want me to make sure no one comes in, right? Mr. Latouche, can you hear me?
So cold.
You're cold? Don't worry, you're
Yeah,
gonna
get you
be
a
fine.
blanket.
Help is on the way.
Apollo relives his PTSD flashback 5 times in court.
Red.
Siren,
Poor Apollo, man.
what can a fucking siren witness anything? Times, Emma? What's that? Who's there? What's wrong? Emma, did you see anyone just now? Huh? No. I could have sworn I heard a door close.
I'm sorry, just imagining like Lemuroir just like walking in the door, just like, alright, going to go grab some chips and oh, never mind, I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah, she does like the, hey, what's good? No.
No, it's like that gift from Community of walking in with all
The Troy one.
With
where it's
the-
like,
yeah.
I don't know what the first sentence said, I'm sorry. I looked into the room. Just a glance, mind you.
So this was when your brooch dropped? That explains that.
It does. There was no other time I could have dropped it.
she's
I've
like,
been
I
waiting
threw it
I've been
into the
waiting for
room.
that I've been waiting for that word to come back around.
Brooch.
We have
Go,
to like
"Bruh."
say it different every time.
Exactly. But that's ridiculous. You only looked in for a moment, but you dropped your breach?
Air forehead. It's pronounced bridge.
It's pronounced bridge.
She has raised a possibility. The only thing that can counter that is evidence. In the court of law, evidence and everything.
So she looked in at the crime scene. Actually, I intended to go into the dressing room.
I decided against it, because, you know, dead man in there, but whatever.
No, it was Romain Letouce. Dead man's from a different game.
Fuck off!
I gotta say, you could never play the investigation games on stream. There is too much fucking text in those games. We could not make it through 5 minutes.
No.
You're making me want to try so bad. If I can, if the dumps are still available, considering what just happened with Citra, like...
If they do re-release it...
I never finished
with,
AAI 2,
like,
I'm just saying.
If they actually, like, release an HD multiplat of Investigations 1 and 2, I don't think it's super in the cards right now, but if they did, then when we can do it...
Trick, alright? I think anything's in the cards.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just afraid of a official release of Investigation 2, they'd probably have to change all the names.
No, it's gonna be hilarious.
No, it's gonna be funny.
It's gonna be so funny.
It'll be funny, but I'll hate it.
They'll get only Sungwon Cho back, and that's it.
Well, is Desmume still a thing, or am I old?
I can hook you guys up if you need.
Okay.
It still exists. That's not the one that I have, but
Yeah.
I mean, I have all my games legally. What are you talking about? What?
Yeah,
That's
totally,
crazy.
totally.
Yeah, me too.
I knew nothing of what had happened, of course.
That's illegal. It's illegal to
I do actually, but you know, it's fine.
But the moment I opened the door, I heard a horrible voice.
That was my voice! If Foreshead shouting, who is there, no doubt.
You fucking cunt! Oh yeah, because your shitty ass German accent is any better.
A horrible voice indeed.
I am going to
Twitter, this
rip
is your ship?
I am gonna rip your vocal cords out with my teeth. Ugh!
I closed the door immediately.
Well, that explains the bridge. Let's return to your testimony.
Oh, that's too convenient. She's hiding something. Ah! You did look into the room, right? You did look into the room, though, right?
Yes.
Testifies to what you saw.
Very well, though it was only the briefest of glimpses.
I saw you kneeling over the dead body. Oh, good lord. Okay.
Okay, so there's some new.
I'm here. I'm focused.
Two,
I'm focused.
There's 2 new statements.
Mm-hmm.
So find the 2 new statements.
So, when my performance was finished, I went backstage for just a moment. I saw nothing. The late Mr. Letouce's body was behind a wall.
All right, do your magic.
All right, let's go. Autism powers activate!
Get perceived, idiot.
Oh my god. Oh, damn. Can I not go lower than that?
No.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Well, fuck me. Alright, yeah. Hold on. I'm staring at a wall right now! How the fuck do you move shit? Yeah, we're gonna be here for a second. Hold on. Why is it moving like this? Okay.
Can you move it with your mouse keys?
I am, well, or if it's my,
Or your
with the WASD.
your
Yeah, I can
arrows?
probably move
Yeah.
it with the WASD. There we go. Okay. See, oh god. Alright, I'm gonna check the other statement really quick, just to see if I'm like, I don't even, I swear to God it's this statement, but I don't know where I should be looking yet. Backstage just for a moment.
It's harder when, like, most of her body is, like,
Is
covered.
covered, which is
Yeah.
fantastic character design. I'm in love. Okay. All right. Hold on. I am gonna check this one to see if there's anything else that's shifting that I should know about. Because I was gonna, if we could look lower, I was gonna go for the hands, but I don't think that's it. I don't mean to look at your tits, ma'am. I'm so sorry.
Happy women.
That feels disrespectful. I'm so sorry. Good lord. Maybe it's not on. Well, it has to be because these are the two new ones.
Yep.
Good lord.
Check this one again.
Yeah. I know it has to be on this one because this is what has to be a
Yeah.
lie. I just don't know fucking where.
Go down.
Oh, we're just telling me. Okay.
I'm just like, I don't remember, so I'm trying to like.
That's
Oh,
fair.
I know, but
I-
I'm trying to figure out how.
You weren't dead though. Actually, by the time you got there, he may have been dead. He may have been dead by the time you got there.
So cold.
So cold.
Oh, I remember what it is now. Yeah.
All right, hold on. We're gonna be here for a minute. Just keep saying it the exact same way you've been saying it. Is your mouth not fucking moving? That cannot be your fucking tell. That's, I love you, that's silly.
Something else moving?
I can't fucking see!
We can tell that she changes on that line.
On,
The late Mr. Latouche.
yeah. That has to be what's different, and I literally can't. I have like 3 guesses as to what it could be. And I don't want to verbalize them because I don't know what they are. But like, that has to fucking be. What the fuck? That's fucking girl, how are you doing that? Okay, in my defense, I did notice that, but that's weirdly specific.
Yeah, because the first time you looked at it, you're like, oh, is that just part of...
That's fucking
The
girl, I
speaking?
love you, that's gross.
Is she swallowing?
Yes. Something that...
Something that you can't do.
Listen, this is why I chose to voice Lamoire. It's a form of wish fulfillment.
Finally. The late Mr. Latouche's body, you say?
Yes?
You know something more about Mr. Latouche's death than you're saying.
What?
I could see you trying not to remember, but the effort made you swallow. You can't fool my eyes. Spit it out!
What do you have?
Let me see what's in your mouth! What's in your mouth?
It is true. It was so terrible after all. Why did Mr. Latouche have to be shot?
One moment, Lamoa.
Just one more thing.
Just one more thing. What was that you just said? Why did Mr. Latouche have to be shot?
Yes?
She was hiding something, I knew it. How did you know he was shot? Because we've been talking about a gun and there were 2 loud-ass bangs and he was shot. What do you mean? Lamoa, I'm afraid you haven't realized it, but your words just now contradict your testimony.
Huh? How could that be?
Take this! Take this! Take this! Lamoa contradicted her own testimony, and I can fucking prove it.
This one's a little tough, so look through what you've got.
My badge.
My back.
Mine pussy and mine crack.
Yeah, there you go.
Yay!
Tell me, Lemoa, how did you know he had been shot? Because we're looking at a gun and he was shot.
Well,
Immediately following the incident, a gag order was placed on the scene. True.
Ooh, a gag order!
This is the document
I love that
proving
line.
that.
That's my favorite line.
Ooh, a gag order!
Ooh, a gag order.
In your testimony, you told the court, no one told me anything about the incident. Furthermore, you testified that you had seen nothing. Yet you knew that Mr. Latouche had been shot. How could you have known?
York.
Yeah!
Yark.
York.
Yuck.
Lemoir,
What was that?
you weren't hiding something from this court, I hope.
Yuck!
Were you
Yuck
secretly
the
goofy?
fuck?
You aren't hiding something from this court, I hope. Drop it.
Drop it.
Drop it.
That sweet song of hers was sounding a little too sweet.
now I remember. Please, allow me to add to my testimony.
No.
Of course.
Clav's like, no.
All we want to know is the truth.
She looks kind of pale, huh?
Oh my god, Trucy, you can't just say that about someone from Virginia. She saw something, I know it. Even the victim said so. So cold.
Apollo, what did the victim say? Like, say it exactly.
So cold.
So cold.
You're cold?
The witness.
Everything's gonna be fine. Who was the witness?
I saw
Alright.
bullet holes in the wall and knew Mr. Latouche had been shot.
How the fuck did you see that? Only a glimpse, yet you knew they were bullet holes?
Yes, I recognized them immediately.
From my time in the
My time in the
cartel.
war.
I have seen bullet holes before, you know.
Tragic backstory.
You have traveled the world as a singer. You must have sung in places far more dangerous than our country.
It's a very limited number of countries, but they do exist.
Yes, as we know, there is no gun violence in the United States.
There's no gun violence in America.
I go wherever my voice is needed. Those places are many these days.
Do you think Lamoir would have taken place in the Imagine video from 2020?
Oh. Don't do her like this.
It's a question! That sounds like something that
The real
those
question
fucking
is,
celebrities would have said.
does Lamoir have a TikTok? And I think that's the main question. we
Does
need to ask.
Lamoir have a TikTok?
Does Machi run it?
Yes. Yes to both.
That's really cool. I hope I get to travel like Lemoir someday.
I plan on recording my next album overseas.
Fucking
Remember me? The point of this case?
No one asked me!
Me! The studios have a different sound, you know.
Nobody fucking asked!
Okay, Kate, be real. Is there a functional difference between this and Godot being like something about something and then saying something that just doesn't make sense? That's just
Functionally, no. But here's the thing.
spiritually, yes.
Spiritually, they're different. Like functionally, no, they're the same thing. Spiritually, Godot isn't Godot isn't famous enough that acting cool matters. He's doing that for the aesthetic. Klavier fully thinks he's like hot shit. Godot is so focused on his Godot things that he's just like, yeah, I'll at least look like an asshole because it'll be fun for me and I'll really rub it in. Clavier's just like, no, I'm un rock star. This is part of the brand that everybody loves. And it's like, shut the fuck up, fucking loser, bitch ass. Come on, bitch.
Now you understand Amy's slide.
I was about to say, I think Kate has been successfully put on the side of Klavier, Gavin, tone indicator negative.
Yes, I'm undefeated. Yes, this is my first case. See, that's exactly what it is.
That's hilarious.
Klavier comes in and he's like, Klavier comes in, they're the exact opposite in that Klavier doesn't really give a fuck about the law part. He's there for the aesthetic. And, you know, he's just kind of having fun. He's also a prosecutor, but he's so focused on the rockstar thing. Godot comes in, never having prosecuted before, but is so hell-bent on winning that, like, they are polar opposites in that way. And so the reading of the exact same bit is completely different. Because, like, Godot has a secret, like, fuck you / neg behind it. Klavier's just doing it to be a cunt. Like, there's a difference. Oh my god, I miss Godot. Man, I think Godot is still my fucking...
I can't wait till he comes
Instagram
back in the final case of
fire.
Spirit of Justice.
It's me, Godot. How the fuck are you here? They let me out of prison.
Okay.
I saw
So this
bullet
okay.
holes.
So this statement.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him. Yeah, haha. Funny, haha.
There's a contradiction.
Yeah, of course there's a fucking contradiction. I saw the bullet holes. You said it was behind a. You said you looked in, and it's gonna be like.
Yeah,
a
look how the door
diagram.
opens.
Lamois, they call you the siren of the ballad, but lies are hardly becoming of such a creature.
They should call you
Happy women.
Happy
the
women.
siren of the lies.
Got him.
A put down worthy of our prosecutor, Mr. Justice.
That's not a compliment.
That sucked shit. Defense. 4 out of 10. You tried.
Such put-downs are hardly becoming of you, Apollo.
Stop polishing your turd and start polishing your character, Ja.
God. Come on, can I be cool for once?
I do
If
love
I can finally be
Apollo's-
cool, I will know that
Apollo's-
I'm not a loser.
Oh my god, he's saying
Observe the fucking diagram!
I will say, I mean, I understand, like, you know, gay, homosexual, gay, like the whole thing with Apollo and Klavier.
Yeah.
But I think what makes this relationship just in general work is Apollo fucking hates his ass, but just needs to be as cool as he is.
Mhm,
And
absolutely.
that anger is driving him to do stupid
Absolutely.
shit.
Like, it's not jealousy, it's not, like, admiration, it's a third secret thing.
Exactly.
Exactly, it's just like, fuck you, also, what are you doing? How are people liking you? I need that so bad. I need that so bad.
I do love how, like,
Yeah.
Max is like, I understand, like, the gay, homosexual gay between Klavier and Apollo and me, like, I don't wheels out on my Heelys.
I will say, I'm not fully aboard the KLAPOLLO train yet. And that's all I'll say about that. Lamois, you looked in from the door for just a moment. Correct?
Yes, that is so.
You know what it is? KLAPOLLO gives me the exact same vibes as Komahina. In terms of, like, it is one of the most popular ships in the fandom, and I'm not gonna stop you. I don't get it. I don't see it.
I'm trying to... Wait.
I'm just like,
Nagito and Hajime.
Oh, okay.
I totally
know.
get it. I just, like...
It's less of a relationship and more of a mutual throwing each other into microwaves.
Yes.
yeah.
That I will understand. Yes, for sure.
No, it's just, and Amy's no longer watching the stream, so this is all me, baby. But I just, I simply think that it would be great if Apollo was in a relationship with someone he actually likes.
Yeah.
That's mean, sorry.
He's
no,
gone through
I'm
enough.
kidding.
He's gone through enough.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
If it's the character dynamic of, like, Apollo Apollo would only date Klavier if his standards for validation, for outside validation, were on the floor, that he felt the need to be in a relationship to feel like a valid person. And if that person was famous, then that would give him the personal validation of, I am worthy enough of a celebrity, as shitty of a stupid dumbass celebrity as he is. Like, people see me as more of a person. He would be like, I would take being Klavier's boyfriend and the validation that comes with, rather than being a defense attorney. That is the only characterization of Apollo that I could genuinely see being in like a romantic relationship with Klavier.
Yeah, I can definitely see that as like a moment for Apollo. Not endgame, but I'll go through that.
Mm-hmm. If there's character, development within that, like after that,
Yes.
and it turns
Yeah.
into a like, I actually, oh shit, like whatever, right? Sure.
Yeah.
But there is too much, and this was my thing with Komahina, right? In which there is too much just like very outwardly saying, I don't like you. I don't like you. I want to study you, but I don't like you.
It's the one-sidedness,
Yeah.
There's a lot of like, oh, look how much Klavier comes on to him. Same thing with Nagito, coming
literally.
on to him, and he's like, please stop.
Don't
Please
fucking
stop
do
it.
that.
No, yeah, I love the
me, and I'd
two of
rather
them.
her did that.
I love the two of them as like friends, especially once this game ends. Like, you'll see. I think that them as friends is really great. Like, I have like a lot of fun little scenarios in my head where they're just like
Yeah, I think
hanging
their
out in
dynamic is
Apollo's
fun. I
apartment,
just
like
don't think they should
drinking
be
wine
putting
out of
their
the
tongues
bottle,
in
just
each
like
other's
fuck's sake.
Shut
Court
the
was
fuck
really-
up.
Yeah.
Name of this VOD: We hate KLAPOLLO, not clickbait.
Literally, I'll do it. I will lose no fewer than 3 subscribers over that on YouTube. It would be so funny. It would be
Anyway.
so funny.
We should probably keep going because we got a bit more trial to get through. So let me be the responsible one, as has been deemed my role, and
We
I'll keep on going.
Apollo, not clickbait. Oh my god. There were bullet holes in the room, yes. But they were in the wall the door is on. You see? Assuming you merely glanced into the room, you couldn't have seen those bullet holes. I love Recipe for Turnabout.
York.
York.
York. Lemoir. Yes. I'm afraid the defense has raised a good point.
Fuck
That
you,
never
Your
happens.
Honor.
Unfortunately,
it appears you've
the
been
defense.
holding back something. Drop it.
No.
And I must tell you,
Yeah, we're in a...
That's
You are
essentially
on
how
the-
court works.
You are on the stand.
You are,
I must tell you what it is that I saw.
Oh, fuck off!
Yes.
Fuck off, Vaughn! God damn it! Fuck you! Fuck you! No! 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 No!
Okay.
No! Yeah, everything's fine. It's just, I was... I was waiting, something was gonna drop, and I asked when, or like... I'm in something, and I won't say what. But we were... we were told there was a new script, like, dropping tonight, and I said when, because I'm streaming tonight. And the director asked, when are you streaming? And I said, from, X to Y. And they just went, fucking rip to you, I guess.
Oh.
And it's like a really important one, too. Anyway.
The happenings in this trial are being recorded,
We're on Twitch.
and I'm certain it will be on the news in Virginia.
Twitch.tv/thejudge.
Touch the judge.
The Judge 69.
You understand your reputation is at stake. It falls to you to avoid tarnishing it.
Personally speaking,
No one asked,
because
shut up!
this trial is about me, I still believe that cross-examining her would yield us absolutely nothing.
We'll yield us absolutely.
No one cares what you think.
No one cares. But she knew how Mr. Latouche died. Wait, how did he die? So cold. He named her as a witness. You must have seen something, Lemuel.
He named her as a witness, remember? It's a witness.
So cold.
Siren.
Very well. Lemuel, please continue your testimony.
If that
for the
comes
kids,
back,
chat.
if that comes back up, we need to bring Ren back in.
Absolutely. Yes, it's been long enough. It's been long enough.
Very well, I shall.
Run,
He
come
won't
back, run, come
understand.
back.
He won't understand the bit at all. Wait, has Ren even played the rest of the trilogy? I don't even remember.
No.
He hasn't
Only
even
played the
played the
first
third game. He's played
He's
the
only
first
played-
two.
Okay.
He has-
Rise from the Ashes?
That's why he told me he wasn't watching this playthroughs because he hasn't played the game.
Yep.
I was on my way from the stage to the backstage exit. There was something with a little window there.
I love-
Live Lamawa reaction.
I love this so much. This is such a
No,
such
wait,
a
shit. How do I do
weird
it? How do I do it?
picture.
How did I decide I did it?
See, this is such a weird picture.
No, I figured out how to. I figured out. Yes. Okay. I was like, I knew I figured out how to do it and keep it open. There we go. Anyway.
There were 2 shots. I couldn't do anything to stop it.
There were 2 witnesses.
But it actually went off 27 times.
Went off 37 times. The
One was
first
fired
two.
Christmas Eve, the other 36 were fired. Remember, the witness was taking pictures of his dog.
But it wasn't Machi. It was a grown person. I know it was.
It was a whole adult.
It was a big boy.
It was a whole ass human.
It was a whole ass dude.
So you did witness the crime.
So you did
And
a
the killer
perjury.
was a grown person, you say?
There's so many of those in the world.
I've heard of it before.
This is my first time hearing
John
this, I assure you. Did I ever tell you my JonTron story?
You've told me your JonTron story.
Oh, good times. Anyway,
Oh shit.
nice play, Air Forehead.
Very well, Mr. Justice. You may begin your cross-examination.
Stopped.
Adopted. Adopted.
Bless you.
Great going, Apollo. You were right about Lemuel. That she's a two-faced lying bitch.
Never
What's
meet your
wrong?
heroes.
You don't look too happy.
Yeah, that's the depression. But other than that, this
No,
whole
I have
thing-
one of those.
No, it just came to me how depressing it must be to have a 15-year-old as my co-counsel.
Yeah, it's just
At least
Listen,
Maya
just
was mostly an adult through the trilogy.
listen, Truce, just because you're cool doesn't mean you're not a Nepo baby, like a little bit. And just, I'm having to wrestle the fact that, like, you're only here because of your dad, and he doesn't even like me, and, I'm literally
Okay, but
counting
let's
on
be-
you for all
Okay,
of my
but-
validation right
Okay,
now.
Apollo, but let's be so real. I carried that last trial.
I know, that's not making me feel any better, Truce.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
Truce, you're the only reason that Mr. Wright gives me the time of day, which, you know, as someone who, you know, studied all of his trials and, you know, shit like that, like, it does kind of hurt that, like, I don't know, he wouldn't even care about me if I wasn't, you know, coworkers with
Apollo.
his daughter. It's just, I don't know, it doesn't feel very good in my feelings area.
It's okay, Apollo. My daddy hates everyone except for me.
Okay. This whole thing smells fishy. That's what's wrong.
Hmm?
What is that?
Okay.
It wasn't
okay.
Machi. He was out pissing in the hallway. It was a grown person. I know it was.
What about this person?
I should press that. Just give me a second.
Boy.
gonna say, I feel like the backstage exit, like, would have been in the hallway we came through, and that little window was on the opposite side of the room, but I don't know the layout of this perfectly. A grown person, that's a little fucking vague.
I'm sorry.
I'm not
I'm sorry,
assuming
I'm
their
not good
gender,
at
you
witnessing
asshole.
for you.
I'm saving
skill
your
with
case,
your-
dipshit.
My
Hey,
skill with your...
Would you prefer grown crouch spawn?
Honestly, yeah, that would be funnier.
My skill with your language is lacking, I know.
Certainly you could at least see whether the shooter was male or female.
I'm not assuming gender, Your Honor, in the year of our Lord 2026. Really?
It was a man. A young man.
Machi. No, fuck,
And you're sure of that?
Are you sure about that?
Yes, his voice was quite clear.
Voice.
Looking at this diagram, it seems the dressing room was quite cluttered. It does seem likely that you wouldn't have had a clear view of the shooter.
As a singer, I rely more on my ears than my eyes. When I hear a voice, I do not forget it. That voice was the voice of a man.
So you heard a voice, but fake.
That's what I said multiple
Yes.
times. Yes.
Couldn't that have been the victim, Mr. Latus?
Absolutely not. Did I not just say that I do not forget a voice?
Did I not just fucking say?
If it was Mr. Latus who spoke, I would have known.
Maybe he was putting on a weird accent. People do that sometimes.
Yeah, because that's a really
Indeed.
common thing that people do, Klavier.
Exactly, Air Forehead.
Indeed. So
Verily,
you were
I
at the
say,
window,
ergo.
and you heard the shooter's voice, the voice of a young man.
Yes, that is exactly what I said.
Good job summarizing, everybody.
Apollo, this is a good testimony. That proves it wasn't Machi.
Indeed. Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Hot Milky, go!
If this turns out to be true, it would cast this case in a considerably different light. What is the defense's opinion of this testimony?
I want to say it's contradictory just because it's giving me the option.
It's a good instinct.
I
Fuck it,
don't
we've
know
all-
how. Though it pains me to say this. You're full of shit, Lamoa. There's something about Lamoa's testimony that rings false.
You ever heard of framing? Bravo, Air Forehead. You are colder than I thought.
You're cooler than— you know what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. Yeah, I'm sure you remember what the problem is as well as I do, Gavin. As
Thanks, Chris.
has been established, no grown man could pass through that air vent. He couldn't have fled the scene of the crime. Hey, Aaron. Alright.
But that means Lammerbar has to be sus.
I know, and I know it's bad for our case, but I can't shut my eyes to this. Believe me, the idea was tempting.
It is as Air Forehead says. Yet this is not the only contradiction within her testimony.
What the fuck?
Lamiwa. I understand why you would want to protect Machi. Yet remember, you are the siren of the ballad. Not and lies do not become such a creature.
What does the prosecution mean?
What do you
on
mean
by
International
that?
Women's Day?
Now he's stealing Apollo's bit.
Apollo, what's he talking about?
How come no one bats an eye when he says stuff like that?
I recall the state of the crime scene quite well.
The state of the room? Missouri!
Yes, and when the murder took place, That window was closed.
I'm getting this again because I don't remember if the first one had the gun in it, and I need one with the gun in it because I think that's funnier.
I find it hard to believe you could hear a voice through it.
It's not fucking soundproof, it's a window.
What? But I'm sure.
I mean, I guess she did say the voice was clear, so sure, but...
Let me walk. I have nothing but the highest regard for your musical
He's
sense.
doing like the little, the finger flutter on Lemon. Whoa! Just a stupid little ass, gay ass wave.
But my opinion of you as a witness is somewhat lesser.
Don't be
God
mean
forbid
to her!
we do anything.
But she's the only eyewitness we have!
Objection! So you say. And the victim named her, the Siren, as the witness. Yes, I remember it quite well.
That's
so
right!
cold.
That's what Mr. Latouche...
We've seen that flashback 20 times. We even entertained the possibility, and it's brought us to this. Eryaj,
Yeah.
kill him!
Okay.
The prosecution requests the witness be excused.
I did read that as
Be
executed for a
executed.
second, I will not lie.
For me, during
Oh, all
my
right.
trial.
I'm afraid I must honor the prosecution's request.
He's a special little boy. He is
There's indeed a-
It
the
is my
prosecution is
birthday.
indeed my little PogChamp. Come here.
Please, you can't do anything. I'm the birthday boy. I'm
It's a birthday boy.
Please, you wouldn't hurt me on my birthday.
Please, I'm just a little shadow. I'm not gonna drop any good XP.
There is indeed a question of the witness's credibility.
But if Lemore can't testify,
Then we don't have a chance of proving Machi's innocence.
fuck.
Skill issue.
This- Cross-examination is over. Prosecutor Gavin, you may continue making your case.
Your special little boy case.
Danke.
Dang.
Dang.
Dang. Danky.
Dang.
Now wer war me? Mein Gott, Leiter.
Oh mein Gott, this game is full of Dankeschön.
Ah yes, I would like to hear from Fräulein Detective again.
No! Wait, let me hear what more testimony last time.
But the cross-examination's already over.
Fuck you!
Dipshit.
Fuck
Until
you!
such a time as a needed as a needed that's not a word, get fucked. Until such a time as a need arises. Hey! This witness may leave the stand. Sorry, he's chewing on my cords. I'm sorry I could not be of more assistance. Bye, Felicia.
At last, back to the real trial.
Me.
Ready, Air Forehead?
I would have just missed my only chance.
Fräulein Detective, how far have we got until we were so rudely interrupted?
Not very far.
Don't ask me.
I dislike saying the same.
Sorry, what was that?
And I never repeat this song for an encore, except Guilty
Except Guilty Love.
which we played 40 times.
If you would, Miss Sky.
I believe I was saying that the only way Mr. Latouche's killer could have escaped was through that air vent on the ceiling.
Ah, yes, there was only one door in the room.
Guilty
Although
is
guilty is an outlier, should not have been counted.
And a witness, you, was standing in front of it.
The air vent wasn't very big, so kind of limits the people who could possibly get through.
I certainly would have a difficult time.
Ass too thick.
I was
Sure
about to
would.
say, my ass too thick for that.
Sure would. Not that you would have been there in the first place, though. Right, Your Honor? Remember, the whole backstage area was off limits to people not involved with the concert. The only one who meets the conditions for Odd Keller is the defendant. And me, but don't worry about that.
A virtuoso performance. I couldn't have put it better myself.
Shut up.
Because this is about me.
It's about me!
She does state a clear case. Guilty.
No,
Though-
no!
Though reading the report, something caught my eye.
Oh, what's that?
The circumstances of the defendant's arrest.
The circumstances? Again.
Hey, that's right, Apollo.
Remember that fucked
Remember
up
when we found
Danganronpa
Machi?
ass shit?
Danganronpa ass looking shit!
Remember when we found Machi? That was bizarre.
Oh, she's right. Why does he have a little... Does he have a tiny little penis? What the fuck?
What?
What?
In fucking Machi, if you look right there, I swear to God.
Kate.
What?
That is
I
a
didn't
child.
fucking draw it. I don't care. Morally, I care. Listen, why is that there? Why is that there? Why did Mr. Latus's body disappear from the room and end up on top of that stage tower? Holding a guitar, no less.
A perceptive observation, Ariadne.
Thanks. It was kind of an accident, really.
The one
But you
time.
work in
So
this
was
job
I.
long
Point
enough.
is.
But you work in this job long enough. You get a nose for things.
The judge sure seems pleased with himself.
Very good, Fräulein Detective. Perhaps you can tie it all together for us. Why was the body moved? And how does that lead us to the killer?
I don't know. Good job, Detective Fräulein.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Allegro!
I believe Machi stole the body because of some lyrics. He moved the body to match Lamawar's song. Lamawar's song. Nobody, nobody, no one in this country had a motive to kill the victim. And Machi practically left his signature at the scene. All this evidence clearly points to the defendant. Lamawar's song?
Yes, the guitar's serenade. You notice it's code too, did you not?
You didn't fucking notice it. It's code.
C++.
Up,
Ozzy
down,
Ve-
down, left, right, BA, so like start.
All the events that day followed the lyrics to our song. First, the keys my heart held on to so tightly was stolen. What the fuck? Then prosecutor. Oh, that's.
Then Prosecutor Gavin's guitar burst into flames on stage. And Mr. Latus's life was taken by a bullet.
The rest hardly needs explanation. Guitar, guitar, up together to the sky.
That's mad.
Objection! There was only one guitar, not two!
It's like a story out of some fairy tale.
You're really trying to
Welcome-
push this fairy tale thing, it's not
Welcome
hitting.
to Ace Attorney.
I admit I'd forgotten about the song. But there it is now.
You
waiting
won't
for me.
forget about it soon.
The grand finale, as it were.
Hey, you know I was the one who first noticed that.
I've heard of jumping rope to songs and counting to songs. But killing? Oh,
Whoa!
You're like Huey Lewis in the news.
This
It's a
was
vibe.
their big song from 1979.
It's a vital word out there, Ariadne.
It's hip to fuck bees, Ariadne.
very well.
Have you seen the edit of that scene where it's the exact same except the music is replaced by it's hip to fuck bees?
No, but I should look at it.
Oh
We've
my
heard
God,
one
it's
song and dance, let's get on to the next, the cross-examination.
I'm not so sure I'm gonna be doing much singing. At least not until the show's written, I guess.
I can't. Yeah, until the Apologist musical comes together.
That should be the that should be the how Turnabout Musical had the screenshot of I don't think this is really gonna go anywhere. It just has the screenshot of Apollo saying I don't think I'm gonna be doing much singing.
Same vibe as Percy Jackson.
Percy Jackson saying if I sing, I'll probably cause an avalanche.
Probably cause an avalanche. All right, so there's
Which
one.
happened in the books.
There's one very vague thing.
Because
The guy who didn't like musicals arc.
Move the body from Lamawar's song. Lamawar's song. No one in this country had a motive to kill the victim. What? But Mr. Latou spoke English. He may have came to this country. He may have come to this country before, even. I looked into that, I assure you. Oh. It was his first time in the country, it seems. Apparently he learned English on his own. Great. He watched Family Guy.
That's suspicious. You see? No one here had the motive to kill him, and certainly not in such an elaborate fashion.
It does seem difficult to imagine.
Unless our famous prosecutor did it as a publicity stunt.
What did you say?
Prosecutor Gavin! You did this to promote your song?
I get to crowd shatter!
Of course not. And I'm quite dismayed by the ludicrous nature of her claim. Why would I need promotion? Everyone already listens to my music.
They're even in my textbook at school.
That's iconic.
And I'd never heard of them. What does it say about me?
That you're old.
Shut up, Lucy. I was just kidding. Don't get all worked up, Glimmer Boy. I love that every time she says glimmerous fop, it's the closest thing she could get to a slur.
No, don't you see? It's a term of endearment.
No, it's a slur coming out of her mouth. And now she practically left his signature.
Signature? Oh.
What do you mean by his signature? The bullet holes in the wall, of course. The fucking what? So cold! They've all been fired twice. One shot missed and left a hole in the wall.
And that means what, exactly?
It means that he didn't hit his target the first time. He hit something, but it wasn't what he was aiming for, so I guess he missed. That dressing room isn't exactly spacious. Picture the shooter facing off with the victim in there. They can't have been more than 5 feet apart because they're not gay. It would be difficult, almost impossible to miss at that range.
Difficult to miss, you say?
Hit or
I've heard
miss.
of that.
I guess they never miss, huh? Very. Assuming the shooter could properly aim. You cannot be serious.
Machi, he can't see. That's why he missed?
It's the only explanation that makes sense. He used sound and other senses to fire the gun. He used echolocation poorly.
He used special earthbending talent that all blind people. Wait.
There was a post that was like Apollo not knowing about Klavier at all implies a combo of him being out of touch and Kristoff not doing any small talk at all in the office.
Yeah, sounds about right. That reminds me, the monitor in that room was blaring at the time, ja.
Clearly.
Yeah, clearly he's Daredevil. Hardly ideal conditions for tracking by sound.
A blind shooter. No wonder he missed.
Fuck, skill issue. I knew those bullet holes would come back to haunt me. Think, Chester. Think!
Brain blast!
Penis blast. I guess raise an objection? I don't fucking know.
Do it!
Well, is there
Sure.
another explanation?
I don't fucking... Probably, knowing this game, sure, there were bullet holes left in the wall. But that doesn't prove the shooter couldn't see.
Oh, how so?
Maybe the first bullet hit and he shot a second one to, you know...
Just because it was cool.
Yeah. Well, there could have been a struggle with the victim.
That's certainly possible.
And it might have been the revolver's fault.
The revolver?
Can we arrest the revolver? Who threw the gun? The revolver was a very large caliber, correct?
If the shooter wasn't used to firing such a large weapon, why, it could dislocate their shoulder.
Exactly. The defendant, Machi Tabaye, is, as you can see, a petite little boy. It's not so hard to picture him firing the gun and missing entirely. The kickback alone would throw off his aim. Guy who has only played AA1. I'm getting a lot of DL6 vibes from this.
Yeah.
A convincing argument, to be sure.
Ha! Take that, smug prosecutor-ass bitch!
Apollo.
What?
That bit about Machi being tiny and the gun throwing off his aim, aren't you kind of, admitting that he did it?
Oh.
It does not matter why he missed. What matters is that the shooter was, without a doubt, the defendant. Even the defense seems to agree on that point.
Ah! Mm. Ah, I really put my foot in it this time. Can we stop talking about feet?
Cripes.
Oh, so much. Oh gosh, golly darn
Oh
it.
gosh, golly gee whiz.
Gosh, golly,
Folks
gee,
don't
always,
even.
Trucy.
Folks don't even say bless you anymore. They just look at you and say cripes.
Oh gosh, golly, gee, Trucy, I can't believe it. I really fucked up this time.
Oh gosh, golly gee whiz. Oh whiz, Trucy, I really blew it this time, dude. Oh jeez, oh whiz, oh fuck. Oh
Let's
jeez,
get
oh
the
fuck.
facts of the matter on the record.
Jinkies Christ, Trucy. Jinkies, jeepers, ruh-roh, zoinks.
Fuck! If you would, Fräulein Detective.
I would not.
Very well, the witness will add this to her testimony.
Right. You
All
don't fucking know that!
There's some contradictory evidence here.
You don't know that! You don't fucking know that!
Boy, 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 boy.
You... I mean, I guess you could argue that, like, since they were fired so close to each other, he was aiming the same way. The fact that this bitch got shot at all, that should really prove that he wasn't blind. Just fucking stand
There's one thing
behind
more.
him,
There's one
dipshit.
thing more damning.
Oh, it's proof he wasn't blind? I'm being a silly goose. Because he would be able to read the lyrics to the Guitar Serenade?
No, because he would have heard the lyrics. Well, granted, he doesn't. So,
He would have planted the keys in his hand? That's plausible. I don't think that's it, though. Could be like he wrote shit in blood on the— I don't fucking know. There's a lot of evidence here.
Who do you think wrote that?
See, every time this comes up in this series, it's never the person who actually fucking dies. Every time, like, it's happened more than, like, 3 times. 3 times is a pattern, it's okay.
But what does it look like with the writing?
It looks like Russian for wardrobe. What do you want from me? I guess they're gonna be like, it was written in, well, cause he was fucking Virginian, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it could have been, like, that could have been Latouche.
Okay,
Right?
so if Latouche wrote it, is there something wrong?
No.
Is the text legible?
Oh, shit! Okay. No, I got it. I'm
Got
with
it,
you. I'm
got
with
it.
you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Yeah, I did need to be handheld on that. The prosecution holds that the shooter couldn't see. A scientific conclusion based on a thorough examination of the crime scene. Yes. Apparently not thorough enough. I have a certain piece of evidence that completely overturns your claim. What? Literally no one asked! Shut up!
Look at my pretty boy smile.
It's very pretty. Can I focus? This is that evidence.
Can you focus?
Can you...
The photograph of the
Why
crime
are
scene.
you, the defense, looking at me, the prosecution? It's my job! I have to! I don't care much for the smirk on Prosecutor Gavin's face, but this is no time to think twice. I thought I was gonna say this is no time to think about Prosecutor
Don't think
Gavin's pretty face.
twice. Don't think twice.
Time to press on. Yes, Your Honor, the crime scene. There's something in here that decisively contradicts the prosecution's point.
Then perhaps you better show us something. Get your finger out of the... and put it to good use, Ja.
Oh, Cos would be so proud of you.
Sometimes he just says things.
Get that finger out of your ear. You don't know where that finger's been.
Watch the evidence of the witness's face and make them choke on it. What is it? You think I can't get you off?
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
God, you fucking freak. You freak! You're a freak! What is wrong with you people?
It's taken until Klavier AA4 for you to say what is wrong with these people.
Very well, enough about that. Show us what you're talking about, Mr. Justice, please, for my sake. The contradiction at the scene of the crime is...
What I learned in boating school is...
The contradiction is right here. It was! Why are you giving me the wrong? Smeared
You're not.
bloodstains. Okay, you weren't giving me the wrong. You made me nervous.
I thought it was just my blurry vision.
Astigmatism buddies.
But it really was blurry. The way the victim's hand is raised above his head. Much like a gesture I've seen many times in this court. Kinda over it.
It's almost as if he wrote something.
Ah, I get it. At least, I think I get it.
Well, I got it.
Well, I got it. Get what, Fräulein? Please explain it for us in lieu of Apollo.
Well, when Mr. Latouche was shot, he tried to write something. And what would he write but the shooter's name? And what would he write it in but his own blood? Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, thanks for making my point for me. Yes! In fact, that's what I think happened here.
Sounds so much more convincing coming out of the mouth of a 15-year-old girl.
That does seem to be a distinct possibility.
The victim wrote the killer's name. Like, actually? Like, actually, though? That's never happened before. Oh, it's certainly a logical conclusion.
Drat. I just wish it wasn't all rubbed out like that.
Trucy.
Of course it's rubbed out. Why, if I were a killer...
Your Honor!
Which I'm not. Which I'm not.
I'm not.
Not.
And if it wasn't us... It's not. It's not.
It's not.
It has to be someone else.
I certainly wouldn't want to leave my own name behind.
Emma, aware of Maya and her whole thing. Are you sure? Are you fucking sure?
Nice of with that.
No one asked you! No one has anything else to say?
I do just love, it's like, whenever the judge gets to, like, do that sympathetic thing and be like, well, if I was, like, you know, it's endearing because he's an old man. When Klavier does it, it's like, ah, yes, the
Shut up.
cage for you.
It's the Gordon Ramsay meme of, oh, you baby boy,
Don't cry,
come
don't
here.
cry.
This is, you fucking
Fucking
donkey.
donkey.
Fucking donkey!
About what?
So the prosecution accepts this. You agree. This was the victim making an attempt to record the name of the killer. And that the killer tried to rub the name out. What's your point? What's my point? Let me ask you this. How did the killer know the victim was writing their name? Well, Mr. Latouche was writing something in blood. Once the killer saw what it was... Wait.
Once he saw what it was.
What did you just testify about the shooter? I said they were blind. Fuck! Yet the crime scene
so true, Emma.
contradicts that. The killer had to have been able to see. Why would they rub out the name in blood otherwise? Bless you. May I remind the court that fuck you. He couldn't have been the shooter. Impossible. I love how Truce has her fucking hands up like she's ready to fight.
Order! Prosecutor Gavin, please explain to me what all this means. I have no idea.
I don't fucking know.
I mean, looking at this photo, I mean, he's wearing sunglasses.
Observing this diagram.
It seems quite clear that the shooter could see. Yet up until now...
It seems I owe the court an apology.
Let me bust out my guitar real quick.
Let me get out my ukulele. The Gaviners are a band with law enforcement ties, yet a murder occurred.
Yeah, it's almost as if institutions put in place for law enforcement don't actually do much, and in fact only exacerbate the rate at which crimes happen.
During our concert. During International Women's Day. Apparently this caused some confusion over jurisdiction. Klavier posted
posted
video title Hi.
Wait, how do you say hello in German?
Oh god, I don't know how to say
Guten-
I think it's
Guten
just
Tag.
Tag.
Well, it's good morning.
Well, guten Tag is like good day or whatever, but if you want to just say like
Hallo.
hello, it's just hello, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
As a result, some reports were not filed in an entirely timely manner.
I'm very uncomfortable with the energy that we've created in the studio today.
Hey, Apollo, look at him.
Yeah.
Isn't he gorgeous?
Shut up, Truce.
Why is Prosecutor Gavin all relaxed and smiling like that? Like, he knows something we don't. And he's about to tell us.
He's a prosecutor. They usually do that, Trucy. I thought you would know this knowing who your dad is.
It's the autism.
Acoustic.
I've got an idea. Let's rock! With these documents. But before that...
I love Let's Rock with these documents so much. It's so good.
Let's rock with
Let's
our docs out.
Let's rock with these documents.
With our docs.
Let's rock with these. Let's rock with our doc out. Our what? I said let's rock with our docs out. No, you said singular. Singular doc.
I'm so upset because Klavier gets like all the funniest lines. Like it's like him and Trucy get the funniest lines.
They're so funny.
In this entire game. There's one in the fourth case that kills me every time, and I can't wait till we get
Is it
to
the mistakes in my youth? You're 17.
Yes.
Or no, that was this morning. I'm still young.
I'm looking forward to that.
God, I'm excited.
But before that, I have a question for the Fräulein detective.
Why the fuck is this place called Titty Typhoon?
If I may,
What?
tell me, why do you think that Machi Tobaje is blind?
Huh? What did he say? What are you saying? Of course he's blind!
Of course.
He's the blind pianist, right? So
He's wearing sunglasses.
Doesn't Labolar lead him around by the hand all the time? No way.
I have a report here on the defendant, Machi Tobaje. According to this, Machi Tobaje
Swear to God.
can see perfectly well.
What?
Fuck updating the autopsy report.
We're
I'm
updating the medical report.
Defendant. His blindness was merely a publicity ploy by those clever Bosinians.
That sounds weirdly racist somehow. I haven't figured it out yet.
He can see quite well.
Nuh-uh. But you said...
What did I say exactly?
Fuck you.
Air forehead,
You know
not
what?
once in the course of this trial.
Didn't I fucking say? I like how I'm asking that to you, other known person who was blackout drunk at the time. Didn't I fucking say at some point that the blind kid was gonna end up being a witness? I
You did,
swear to
yeah.
God. I swear to God. I was
I think you
like,
did. I think you did.
I'm fucking brilliant.
Yeah, we been knew that.
We've been new.
Not once have I claimed that the defendant was blind. The only one who did was active.
But that's...
A significant fact, yes. Consider. Machi Tobaje sees.
Sees, like from Persona 3.
And he was the only one who could have fled through the air vent. I saw him in electrical. I see no problems with this.
But what about the bullet holes in the wall?
Yes, the bullet holes.
He's just a shit shot.
I believe Air Forehead neatly explains those for us. He didn't miss because he couldn't see. It was a kickback from the 45 caliber revolver. A simple accident, in other words. How's that? I'm afraid your objection has just flown off for brighter skies. This is where the real fun begins, Air Forehead.
Why are you looking at me like that? Stop it. To be continued.
No.
No. Sorry. I knew you didn't have what it took.
You fucking asshole! Just what was I in here for? Comic relief? I don't want to be the comic
So-
relief!
So
Yeah,
true.
apologize to women.
On Women's Day, no less!
I'm sorry, women.
Sorry, women.
I'm the
not what you
weird girl, not
apologize.
the comic relief.
I don't want to be the comic relief! Oh, he's angered the Trucy now. Look out.
Women, right?
Oh, women, right?
If we can please end the bickering now.
Whatever, I'm not leaving. I can't leave like this. I'll come with some... hold on. I'll come up with
Okay.
some clue to solving this case if it kills me.
But your testimony has already given us enough to convict the defendant.
Don't fucking say that. What? This bloodstain. The criminal tried to wipe it off, right? That seems to be what happened, yes. We might be able to find out what was really written here. Really? You can do that? That's right. With this. It's called luminol. Maybe you've heard of it. It's a chemical that reacts to blood.
Yes. Have we done those tests yet?
Have you done the dumbass fucking mini game where you connect the letters on the fucking vase like for 45 minutes? I'm gonna fucking tell you.
The bloodstains covered a section of the In order to perform blood tests, that section
Check it
was
out.
removed.
I'm in the house like carpet.
Check it out. I'm in the house like cop.
And if there's too much
What
weed
are
in
you-
my won't spark it. Turtle!
Like
Perhaps we
velvet
should
turtle.
Perhaps we should request it here in court now.
Take it.
We're putting shit together like the house that John built on the hill.
Go for it.
Like the alphabet you'll see.
Do I have to do the test? You're the player
Like
calculator,
Chef
Apollo.
Boyardee, my rhymes are truly cooking.
You just have to spread the loot all on it. It's simple. Chemical that reacts to blood. I've heard of this before.
Yes, I believe an analysis is called for while these two chuckle fucks are
Yes.
singing a song.
Right, ready? It's easy as pie. Just press space to spray an area. Here, give it a shot. Squeeze the fucking nozzle, dipshit. You guys in the entire court are focused on me. I'm nervous.
Apollo, your hand's shaking.
Palm
Calm
sweaty.
down. It's a spray bottle. Calm
It's a
down.
fucking spray bottle, Apollo. Hey, Apollo? It's a spray bottle.
Well, that was really easy.
Wow. Really works.
Wow, this is worthless.
Wow, this is worthless. It's less than worthless, my boy.
This must be the power of science.
It says, oh, fucking hell. No, it doesn't. That's not what it says.
Also, hold on, I have one, if people were curious in the chat, I have won the war against the ants, but there are a couple of stragglers. Let me grab some Windex real quick.
It says 11037.
037. Does that mean anything to you? It says IP freely. Is that the killer?
Guess what, fucker? You're in my line of vision. Boom, boom, baby. All right.
Baby, 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 baby. Is that the killer's name? Maybe the killer was a robot.
Aha! I have it.
So what is it?
I thought those letters IPXX looked familiar. I rented a movie like that once. This is an Interpol ID number.
It was Shilong Lang. We're bringing him back. Interpol. You mean the International Police Agency?
No, it's the other one.
Oh.
Yes, most are undercover agents working to solve international crimes.
The
like
gay
me.
club in Florida.
But why would he write that number?
Why would Mr. Latouche even know a number like that?
Good show, Fräulein Detective. Rock on.
Huh?
Your Honor, we can verify this number immediately.
Ooh, it's a Your Honor this time.
Darian, are you there? Come up to the witness stand.
Do you remember what voice I gave Darian last week?
It's kind
low
of like
and hot.
yeah, it's like a surfer dude.
Good to know.
Darian, you heard what we need. Go check into this Interpol ID number.
It's definitely not mine. Don't worry about it.
Sure thing. Give me 30 minutes. No, give me 27.
That's all I need to finish.
Watch as I fade into the ether.
I have to return to my home planet.
I'm not sure what to think of.
No,
of all
Darian
this.
died on his way to his home planet. I'm not sure what to think about it. That's your brother's catchphrase.
Prosecution's case is airtight, or so it seems. Yet, if this number is really that of an Interpol agent,
Surprise, it's actually Siska. Oh, wait, I know. What if Machi Tabai is really an undercover Interpol agent?
That would be a possibility.
That would be fucking insane. He's like 12.
a possibility, yes. And one that would mark him as the killer for certain.
Why did Latouche
What?
know an Interpol ID number? That's what I want to fucking know.
Well, we have some time while we await Darian's report. It's International Women's Day, Apollo. You know what that means.
Do you want us
What?
to solve, like, feminist murder? What?
Let's work on unraveling another mystery, shall we? A curious mystery. That's That's the subtitle for the 11th Hour by Graham Base. Concerning Machi Tobaje.
Is he gay or European? It's hard to guarantee. What are you talking about?
For a land detective, please accept my apologies.
No.
It was a bit. I received word that the defendant could in fact see just before the trial began. It seemed too much of a bother to tell you.
Yeah, had me until that last bit.
Does this not raise a rather straightforward question?
Well, sure. Why did Machi pretend he couldn't see?
Exactly. It makes little sense. What do you think, Airforehead?
Huh? Me?
Machi Tobaje pretended he was blind. Do you know why?
It was a bit. How could he know?
Wait, Prosecutor Gavin knows why, doesn't he?
He's known from the start of the trial. He's been leading us on the whole time.
Something's wrong. Do you think perhaps this is all some kind of game? Do you think this is a
game?
motherfucking
You think this is a fucking game?
Note at the moment I heard that report.
Man, I'm really standing by my Komahina comparison. Fuck you.
I knew why. Well, I got it.
I got it.
I suppose people who've sold over 1 million records really are something else.
Sure.
What does that have to do with anything?
I fucking love Apollo Justice. There was a reason why Machi Tobaje pretended to be blind. But it wasn't for his own sake. Getting the picture now?
It wasn't for himself?
Well, Mr. Justice, can you present evidence that shows us why the defendant had to feign blindness?
Show evidence.
Machi had no reason to pretend he couldn't see. Which means... it couldn't be.
Good show, Airforehead. Seems you've thought of something.
Why can't I figure these things out on my own? I hate having to take my cues from this guy. Very well. Look at this. This is why he was pretending he couldn't see.
What do you think?
Nice.
What do you think?
That is Lamoir.
Lamoir and Machi Tobaye. Recall their relationship. In particular, their unique arrangement over the years before visiting our country. Lamoir and her pianist. They would always walk together, she leading him by the hand. Even when they got on stage, she would lead him to the piano. She would walk all the way over there with him. That's right, because he was blind. She led him at all times, never letting him go.
All times.
She really wants a kid, and this was the best way she could figure out how to do it. Yet, we have just learned something that makes their arrangement peculiar indeed. Machi could see. Why did they have to keep up this act the whole time?
Well, wasn't it part of their performance?
I think there's a simpler explanation. Machi did not need to be led by the hand at all. That can only mean one thing. Ah! Really? Really. It was all the other way around. The one who needed to be led by the hand was Lamoir.
What's this? So you mean to say that Lamoir she's...
Yes, Your Honor. Lamua is blind. What?
Order! 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 This is crazy, Prosecutor Gavin.
What? Why are you looking at me? This isn't my case.
Please shed some sanity on this man. This is
God,
your
you
case.
know it's far gone if I'm asking you to shed some fucking sanity on this shit.
The defense has made an outrageous claim.
The only thing outrageous I see about the defense is his vast forehead.
Wow, we're still on about that.
Yet I see it is not vast in vain this time. He's quite correct.
But that makes no sense.
I'm gonna be so real. That's not what I was thinking when we were doing
Yeah,
this.
what were you
Alright.
thinking? I was curious.
Well, because her whole thing is like the sightseeing music or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
So, like, if she had this whole shtick where she was like, I guess the whole thing was like turning the sights of the world into music. I guess he's the one turning it into like listenable music. She's
Right.
just like singing or whatever. But like, if the whole thing was like, you know, her voice moves him to make music despite being blind, he can understand the beauty of the world with the, I don't know. It was something more akin to a publicity stunt and not Luke Skywalker and Chewbacca in this shit. All right, I don't fucking know. Yeah, wasn't she supposed to be the landscape painter in sound or something?
Well, since we have her here,
Lamois, how many fingers am I holding up?
why not ask Lamira herself? I believe she is still in the witness waiting room.
Apollo, what does this mean for our case?
Wait. Oh, that's very interesting. Oh, she's trying to cover for somebody. Real bad. Because both of her accounts were her, like, saying she either glanced into the room and saw something, or glanced in through the door and saw something, or looked in through the window and saw something. So I don't know what this means for our case, actually. I'm still convinced it was Darian. I'm still fucking convinced it was Darian, just because I think it's funny. But
Hee-hoo-hoo.
that's fucking insane. I can't believe this game's got me twice now in terms of what the fuck. Well, I guess 3 times. I'll count Eldoon in there too. But like, what? Like,
Yeah.
that's good.
It's so good. I'm so glad that wasn't spoiled for you, that
No, of course
Lamira
it
is
wasn't.
blind.
No, they're like. The thing is, like sometimes I'll have things spoiled for me, but they're out of context and I have no idea what the implications are, right? And like that's common just because you know fandom spaces and stuff. But like that was not one of them remotely. That's not anything to me. Don't ask me. I had no idea she couldn't see. I hadn't even imagined it until now. But now I guess literally every time she said like she was let in somewhere.
Bailiff, bring in Lammerwar.
Oh, that's really fucking smart.
Yep.
That's good. That's good writing. That's good writing.
Lamira.
And it would make sense that her tell of not speaking then would be so obvious.
Lamira?
Shit!
It pains me deeply to call you before us again in this way.
Sorry.
And yet I must.
Please, do not be concerned on my behalf.
Those eyes. She really can't see? Really?
Ugh.
Well, now she can't. Her eyes are closed.
It is true. How funny it is that a tiny lie born in the Borginian countryside would one day grow to entangle the entire world.
Or, you know, just a backstage of a concert somewhere.
So you are...
Are you, you know...
Yes, as I mentioned before, I have no memory of the time before I became La Miroir. Know too that my memories begin in darkness. The word light has no meaning for La Miroir.
Well, that was raw as fuck.
I see. That's insensitive.
Well, I see.
I see. The next line is just like, ah, fuck, sorry.
You may recall me saying something towards the beginning of this trial, Air Forehead.
I really don't. I block out everything you hear because it aggravates me. What's that?
I believe I said it was unfortunate this crime had no direct witnesses. Now, Lemmiwa, I must ask you to stand once more. Will you testify to the court about your eyes?
Of course. It was never my intent to deceive any of you.
It just never came up.
You never asked. May I
Really,
begin,
that's
Your
on
Honor?
you for assuming, quite frankly.
Well, she always said, that night I saw nothing.
That is true.
That is true. She's like, I never lied. You just never asked me to clarify.
Yes, of course. Though I admit I'm a little lost here.
I think we're all a bit lost here, Your Honor. Victoria Justice, shut up.
I have no memory of the light. I debuted in a world of darkness and sound. My producer came up with my PR line before he knew this.
He was like, oh shit, that's a really good coincidence. God damn.
So, silly as it may sound, I had to pretend I could see. Everyone on my staff knew, of course, but no others.
But this is a murder trial.
I apologize. It was part of my contract, you see.
Because I don't.
I was
Sorry,
to
I'm
keep
gonna
my
stop
blindness
saying
a
that.
secret. I was to keep my blindness a secret, no matter what. Music is everything for me. I never imagined something like this would...
That's why she's so good with voices as well, because she has to be.
Mm-hmm. She told us the truth in the beginning. When she said she saw nothing.
Very well. Does the defense have anything to add?
I'd like to cross-examine.
What is there left to ask?
Fucking, there's a lot to ask now, Truce, but, there was one thing in her testimony that bothered me.
Perhaps it is best we let you get it out of your system. Someday you'll come to understand.
Shut the fuck up.
The importance of thinking for yourself.
Shut
Very
up!
well. The defense may proceed.
Shut the fuck up, Klavier. Shut up! Hey!
Make me.
He just comes over there, presses him against the wall, and just push, bitch slap. Just shut up.
However, be aware this court will not tolerate any questions deemed too stressful to the witness.
Okay. There was only one part that bothered me. Just let me ask about that, and I'll be happy. I'm both an Apollo Kinney and an Emma Kinney.
And the through line is, they fucking hate Klavier.
Hate Klavier. I debuted in World of Darkness and Sound. My producer came up with a PR line before he knew this. I had to pretend I could see. Everyone on my staff knew, of course, but no others.
Oh, really?
Oh, fucking really? When you say your staff, do you include Mr. Latouche?
No, I mean the thing I walk with.
Of course, he was my manager.
So he knew. And that's what's been bugging me.
Something the matter, Mr. Justice?
Why would...
I believe I know what is bothering a young defense attorney.
Klavier, I swear to God I will choke you out. Not in a sexy way, just I will go for blood. I swear to God.
I'm worried I'm being too annoying and you're gonna have
No, you're
some
doing great. This
residual
is fun.
lingering
This is
hatred
fun.
for me.
fun for me.
You just let out your stress.
Yeah, and this is all going toward Klavier in character. You're doing great, bud.
You are thinking of when you discovered the body, yes.
Is he right, Apollo?
Let's flash back to it.
Yes, I was.
Let's do it. Get right in here. Get right in here.
Go red, go red, go
I'm
red.
working on it. I'm working on it.
Wait, we gotta get to the part where he
Second,
says
second.
siren. We gotta get to the part where he says siren.
No, get back on Discord, you cuck. Get back.
Get to the siren line. Get to the siren line, and then.
I'm sorry I called you a cuck. Mr. Latoos, can you hear me?
It's cold. So cold. Goodness.
You're cold already. Fine, I'll be on the way.
Can't see.
Hang in there. Tell me, who was the witness?
Okay, this is it.
No,
This
he's
is
gone.
Siren.
No, run!
He's gone.
No, Ren.
No, red.
Send the screenshot. Take a screenshot, send it to him, and say the witness is Ren.
The
Just
witness
cross
is-
out the cross out the
I'm
side.
on it. I'm on it. Oh wait, he's back on mobile. He's back on mobile.
Oh, red.
He says on my way.
Yes. Yeah.
Ren.
Hi.
Ren.
Run.
Run,
Run,
run, run,
run,
run,
Run.
run,
Yeah.
Run.
run,
Ren.
run.
Run.
Get in screen.
Yeah.
Look at the screen.
Ren.
Look at the screen.
Okay.
Ren.
Run.
Run.
Run. Look at the screen.
That's my name.
Legitimately, my dude. We've seen this line like 5 or 6 times, and we're like, we can't call him that many times.
I was like, I can't text him immediately. 20 minutes later, he's gonna get mad at me. I have to wait. Not until like 2 hours have passed. Call him again.
Thanks.
That was worth it. That was so worth it.
Yeah.
I love you, buddy.
I love you guys too. That was fun.
Okay, I think we're done annoying you for the day.
All right, we're done.
We're done annoying you for the day.
Until next Friday, yeah.
We have to keep looking at it again.
God, I can't wait.
No,
God.
we'll just call him in every time that the video
Every time,
plays.
right, just stay on standby.
Yeah, I'll do. Yeah.
This is the only thing you know about Apollo Justice going
Yeah.
in. So this line shows up one time.
My cue.
Just put a little, like, put the Ren Pog champ in over the word Ren. Do we still have that somewhere? We must. Yes, because it's the picture. Yes, I'll put it. I know exactly what fucking picture I want to use.
Great.
I'll send it to the server later. Okay.
Have fun.
I love you.
Love you, Ron.
See you on Tuesday.
All right,
What a nice young man.
let's finish this.
Oh, what a king. What a king. Mr. Latoos told me to ask the witness, and he named you. Well, he didn't name you. He said, so cold, can't see the witness. Actually, I think what he said is the witness can't see. Why would he do that? I fucking knew it. He said
You
the
did.
witness can't
Yep.
see, and then I was like,
Yep.
oh, it's gonna be
Yep.
so fucking smart. He knew you were blind.
You are. This is.
I don't know.
Anthony.
You are so based. Tisk tisk. What did I just say? What did I just say?
What did I just say?
You need to learn to think for yourself.
Meaning what?
Meaning the stream froze. There we go.
Yeah, there is no mystery here if you recall everything he said. Think of his last verse once more.
The witness siren. We heard them many times, along with our little play acting by our defense.
He acted it out every single
He got
time.
Truce to act it out with him!
Oh, no.
It's Trucy on the ground.
So cold. Witness, so
Cold! You'll be fine!
This
Name
was
the
her-
witness!
This was literally her, like, I didn't get the chance to see a dead body, so now I have to play it. In the future anime adaptation, that's how they should do it.
They do the big top thing, like the anime did, where they have this whole fucking
They just
rig
act it out.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember them well myself, but that statement is not what I prefer. I mean what he said before that.
Spider kick, spider kiss, spider punch. No, what'd you say? Spider punch? No, before that, spider kick. Before? Fuck!
That's right. He tried to tell you.
But did you listen?
When he said can't see, he wasn't talking about himself. He was talking about the witness.
I see.
Yes, and she does not. Too bad the defense did not.
Neither did the witness. Oh, you're starting Big Top this week.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Enjoy.
my god.
Good old Big Top. We love Big Top. Well, air forehead. Try relaxing. And looking at the facts first next time. You're so angry.
I don't know how to process this.
Come on,
I'm
we're
so
close. We
amused.
can
I
do
hate
this.
him so much. I'm so amused. I hate him.
Order! Order!
Man, it's fucking buck wild that Namawire's whole outfit kind of is designed around like constellations and shit when like they're really trying to hammer in the fact that she can see. That's cute.
Recall Lemiwa's earlier testimony. It's
I was
light
on
in
my
the
way from
darkness.
the
or
stage to the
something.
backstage exit.
Play Ghost Shark.
There were 2 shots. I couldn't do anything to stop it.
Lemoir, more like Lamoray. Play Ghost Shark.
But she couldn't have heard those gunshots.
I was about to spoil that game. God damn it! I'm gonna text that.
I thought
in
we
the group
proved
chat.
that.
I'm gonna text that in the. Hold on. It wasn't that funny, but I almost said it, and so now you people need to be subjected to it.
Put it in spoiler chat.
Yep. Oh yeah, and like my fucking actual. I could do that.
Yeah.
Well, no, because that's gonna. Yeah, I'll put it there. Nothing else is in there.
The titular bitular is typing. Nice.
It wasn't funny. Anyway.
That is not the most important point here. The moment he was shot, Mr. Latouche witnessed her through that window. Why else would he have named her as the witness?
Yeah.
But I really did hear them. 2 gunshots. And the man's voice.
Unfortunately, such a thing was impossible. The window is closed, and as we all know, windows are impossible to hear through.
As
We have
as we've
already-
established.
We have already run a simulation, of course.
But it was so clear. If I heard that voice again, I would know it in an instant.
Fucking Darian runs back in the room. Hey guys, I got the reports, and she's like, "Number 5 killed my brother." Oh, I forgot we were doing that.
Your Honor!
What is it, bailiff? Can't you see we're in a session here?
We have the results back.
No, go for it.
It's
Go for it.
Meekins.
Yeah.
We have the results back from the investigation.
Fucking Mike Meekins,
Investigation.
baby! Imagine. The Interpol number that Mr. Latouche left us.
Was it Darian Crescend?
Well, let's hear it.
We will continue this cross-examination afterward. Detective Crescent, your report, please.
It totally wasn't mine.
I think it's... Is it Crescent?
I think it is. I think it is crescendo because I think it is a pun on crescendo.
I think that's what we. I think.
Oh,
we
yeah,
talked about
that works.
last
That
time.
works.
Yeah, I think it is crescendo.
I asked Interpol about that number.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
sure you'll find their answer intriguing.
Darian's actually Meekin's brother.
Oh God.
Quick work as always, Darian.
Yeah, you would know, Klavier, wouldn't you?
Well, tell us about the number.
I'm implying they've had sex. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, we got
We
that.
know.
Okay, yeah, you just didn't say anything, and so I thought I had to.
Is the defendant a secret agent? That big-ass number I don't want to read. The agent registered under this number was Romain Latouche.
Fucking liar.
What?
Our undercover Interpol agent was Mr. Latouche himself. He was apparently in the middle of an operation.
So.
What was he doing there? He should have been in the hospital.
Oh, we're back to turning that corner now, are we?
He was trying to tell us his own identity. And a cautious killer tried to wipe them away.
That makes no fucking sense, but go off.
Mr. Latouche was an undercover Interpol agent.
I'm gonna be real, I thought we knew that. I thought that was, like, established.
So, him being Lamberoir's manager.
Was just a cover, most likely.
There's one other important detail I found.
Well, out with it.
It concerns that .45 caliber revolver, the murder weapon. Apparently, it belonged to Romain Latouche. He had an Interpol permit to carry firearms. As we all know, we can't carry firearms in the United States.
Freely in America. You have to become a
registration-
police officer to carry a gun. We all know this. We all played Persona 4. We all know this.
And the registration number on the revolver matched.
So the victim was killed with his own weapon, which makes sense. It's hard to imagine someone who wasn't an Interpol agent with such a large revolver.
Especially now, in America, in 2026. So the victim was an Interpol agent on an undercover op. I wonder how that ties into everything.
It's gotta tie in somehow, you'd think.
Otherwise, this would be a really poorly written case.
Yeah.
Thanks for looking into that for us, Detective Crescent. It's a great help. You may go now. Oh, no problem at all, Your Honor. I'll be heading out.
Hold it. It's him. Number 5 murdered my brother.
Wait. Lamberoir, is something the matter? That voice just now.
Darian?
Mr. Darian, is it? It was him.
That Crescent boy.
Number 5
I
killed
know
my
that.
brother. I'm sure of it. It was him!
That Crescent boy?
And I know that for sure.
Damn. Damn. Can
Sing-
I just
sing the
screenshot
note,
this and type it
Jack.
to Broadway Man?
Sing the note, Jack.
Yeah, you should. Screenshot this and send it to
Screenshot this
Broadway Man.
This is the most Broadway Man core thing I've ever seen in my life.
You weren't saying.
That voice I heard, talking to Mr. Latouche, when I heard the gunshots fired. It was Mr. Darian.
Is this some kind of joke?
What? See? Told you.
No
Guilty
way.
ass sprite design. Guilty ass sprite design. Fucking called it. Fuck you. Fuck you right in your fucking beehole. Not you. Why is it fuck you fucking tail? The courtroom fell into such a chaotic state the trial had to be suspended temporarily. We didn't have a natural place to go to
this'll
recess.
canard.
I've never seen that happen before. Despite
That's
the
never
fact that
happened before in Ace Attorney.
Yeah, I was gonna say, despite the fact that I've claimed to have watched every single one of Phoenix Wright's cases, I've never seen that happen before.
This is only my 3rd case.
Of course, it's not every day that you get an accusation like that one. Lamberoir, no. Not only is he a guitarist, he's a detective.
Screenshot.
Screenshot.
Classic Apollo Justice line.
I don't think
No,
so.
I was brave. I was brave through Cosmo. I can say this. I was a brave little girl. Lamore fingering Darian Crescent. Not only is he a guitarist, he's a detective. Could it really have been his voice Lamore heard? Things were changing fast, and frankly, I wasn't sure I could keep up with it.
Hey, no wimping out now, Apollo.
How the fuck did you
Tuesday,
get into my
how did
internal
you-
monologue? How'd you get in here?
I was about to say.
Don't interrupt my brooding!
Yay!
Yay! What a great case.
What a great case.
How you feeling about it, Kate?
I'm having fun. I'm genuinely having a lot of fun. Apollo, get out of the hat dimension!
I'm so glad.
I'm having a great time over here.
Apollo, get out of the hat dimension. This is my room.
Get out of my room! Okay. Are we
The inner
continuing this
machinations
today,
of my mind are an enigma.
or are we saving it?
I think we can save it because I don't think the next investigation is a whole thing. I mean, I guess we could keep going, but it's up to you. I think
Oh,
it'll-
that's
admit-
right. There's probably 2 investigation days, aren't there?
Yeah.
well,
there
yeah.
is.
There's a second.
This is not an extra
investigation.
trial thing. It's that we're going into investigating after this. So,
Okay.
and I will admit my spoons are.
Yeah. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
I was so used to TGAA, I forgot that was a thing. All right.
Yeah. I think we're probably gonna do, just looking ahead a little bit, it's probably gonna be another investigation day and then another trial to finish it up.
That makes sense. Anyway, Trial Day 1 of Turnabout Serenade. Jesus Christ.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm having fun. We got to bug Ren. That makes it a good day in my eyes. So what's coming up? Tomorrow, we got some Persona 3 Reload happening a little bit earlier than normal because I have something going on in the evening. Sunday night, we have our second half of A Study in Scarlet read through that's happening. On Tuesday, we have, again, a little bit earlier, we have Sam and Max Beyond Time and Space Chapter 3, which I'm very excited about. And then Friday, we're back here with more Turnabout Serenade.
Ooh.
Hi, Ko-Fi Bod. Nice to see you at the last second here.
Yes, go give Kate some money.
You don't have to, but it's very sweet.
You should.
If you do. I keep doing this to tie my hair up, and I don't have a hair tie. Do you guys have anything you want to say before we wrap it up?
Apollo Justice good. KLAPOLLO bad.
Really driving it home.
I'm just kidding. I do not have strong feelings about KLAPOLLO. I'm just going along with the bit.
It's a very fun bit. I'm gonna get canceled on Twitter. I'm excited. I hope I say that like I have any amount of AA Twit followers who give a shit about my opinion. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are.
Bye.
Think for yourself. Don't always go along with the majority of people.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
And when
that'll
you're
be my that'll be how I'm phrasing that. And bug your friends whenever they want, because they won't ask questions. And until next time.
Bye.
I'm gonna choke Klavier out, and not in a hot way.
Are we free?